Good morning, Moliocho Radio. How's it going, guys? We're back. Hope to see a lot of familiar faces today in the stream. We're going to make introductions very short. I want to get right into the chapters. I know that we haven't gone as long as some of our previous streams before. Chapters have been a little bit longer. Discussions have been a little bit longer. So, we're going to make this very, very quick and get right into it. Hope everyone's having a good day, good night, or afternoon, wherever you may be. We are back with JoJo's Part 7 Steel Ball Run. We will be reading off of Manga Decks as always. If you are here in the live chat, guess what? You get a link in the chat to go to where we're reading. VOD Gang users, what up, VOD Gang? We will have the link in the description of the stream down below. So, you can go check it out too. And if you're catching up to the stream, awesome. I love seeing the comments of people catching up with my various streams, whether it be JoJo's, whether it be Ichi the Witch, whether it be Bug Ego, whatever it is. It's awesome to see that you guys are taking the time to actually go through the entire VODs. So, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. So, we'll be reading off Manga Decks in just a minute. I have to do my spiel, because of course I do. Guys, look. We're almost there. We're just so close. We can finally almost taste the glory of our first watch-along. 100 subscribers. That is our goal. I'm pretty sure we can reach it. We can touch the stars and become gangsters together at 100 subs. So if you guys get us there, we're going to have a watch along on our channel for the first time, and it's going to be a good first surprise. I already have something picked out. So please, if you are new here, live, VOD Gang, doesn't matter, and you are not subscribed to the channel, just take a chance on me and subscribe. I promise you, you will not regret. Now, we got that all the way. We have other streams coming out in the future. Today, we do have Bug Ego later on in the afternoon. Probably getting closer to, honestly, night where I am. We're going to try and also get another reaction trying today, because One Piece is off on break. Sunday, we will have Ichi the Witch streams. And then next week, we'll be rolling back with more Fate. Yakuza, we'll probably mix it up again. If you saw last night, we did Uma Musume for the first time. Very fun. We'll probably do that again. But we also might do another game series. We got more JoJo's next week. I think One Piece should be back next week. So if you're a fan of my One Piece streams, look forward to One Piece. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff coming. A lot of good stuff. Happy to see a lot of familiar faces in the chat. Potato King, how's it going? Azuka, hey, how's it going, my guy? Nothing. Nanimo, how's it going? How's it going? And, oh yeah, Inkia, how's it going, man? Why am I so big? We raising big over here. That's the short answer. That's the short answer. Survival of the fittest. Now again, we are reading off Manga Decks, so live chat, here you go, my boy. Here you guys go. We left off with chapter 47. Last time we left off, we are going through this tree arc. Let me pause the music. The tree arc is interesting. Sugar Mountain, specifically, I guess is her name. I do feel like some of the rules on, like, the finance side of, oh, you can do X, Y, and Z with your money, but you can't do W. It's like, wait. But I feel like W is so very vague. Why couldn't I just do that? So how the stand works for the tree is a complicated system, but I also feel at the same time the tree or Araki made some of the rules so far seem like, oh, for the fun of it, you can't do this. Like buying and entertaining certain females of the night. Apparently that's a no-no, but you can buy the services of a blacksmith. I don't want to go into too deep of it, but if I can buy the services of a blacksmith, why couldn't I buy the service of a more personable person? I don't see why not. The gambling section, where it was like, oh, it's a 50-50 gambling. Cool. Oh, but the guy's cheating. Therefore, you're going to get cursed. It's not my fault that I didn't catch until last minute that this was a rigged system. I'm going into this 50-50, or at least believing it's 50-50. Then why should I get punished if it's a last-minute reveal, oh, he was cheating after all? That's not my fault. That's not my fault. You can argue if Gyro had sought the initiative to make sure ahead of time that the roulette table was not a true 50-50 or wanted to see if it was a 50-50. That is in him trying to stack the deck, as it were, to make sure that his thing is paid off quicker. Therefore, the curse should activate. So some of the rules with the tree, I feel like, all right, we're really like pulling hair right here. We're really cutting hair. We're really trying to like make this into a thing. Like, okay, so I don't know how they're gonna get rid of their money that they owe to the Sugar Mountain tree. I guess maybe if they can invest, that's my thing. Because I thought, okay, buy a building. They did do that, and that didn't work out so well. So, yeah, I have no idea how we're going to beat this thing. Also, we have the 11. The 11 weird copycat people. Don't really know what's going on there. It looks like something out of Naruto, where you have that one guy and his like brother. They were like kind of like conjoined twins. Hold on, just trying to get my steel ball. Yeah, it's not as fast, but I'm learning the art of the spin as we go along. But yeah, so we have the 11 who are like these fused together entities, and I guess when one of them dies, they don't all die. So that's kind of cool. All right, now, with all that being said, let's get into chapters. So, chapter 47. Hold on, what's going on in the chat? Let me just see. So, Izuka, hello. I am your top fan. Hey, much appreciated. Hey, Ziz, how you doing? Doing good, Potato King. Good morning. Moriocho, yes. Potato King, hey, also Ziz, I don't know if you've seen my post, but please, if you do, can you, sure, I will check out your post, you mean on YouTube? Or is it like a Twitter thing? Because if it's a Twitter thing, sure. If it's a YouTube thing, sure. I'll get to them. So I'll go check it out after the stream. Love you, bro. Love you too, my man. Love you too. Nanimo, I reached 100? What? Hold on. Diverging for a quickie. 102? My reaction.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Holy crap. Okay. Hold on. I didn't think we'd be getting it during this stream. I thought it'd be like off stream. Okay. 102. Shit. All right. Well, I'm a man of my word. So, now that we have reached 100 subscribers, we will be doing our first watch along. I'm going to pick a time and a date. It should be coming up probably next week. So maybe next week then, I'll try and sub in a day that I would normally do something else for the watch along. So there will be a post that's going to go up. But I guess because we reached it here, I guess it's okay if I reveal it. So, the first thing that we're going to have as a watch-along series is not, I guess, technically a series as far as I know. It's just a movie. But I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about this movie. And I figured, hey, let's get into it. It looks like it's going to be a very well-animated movie. It's got a lot of cool songs from what I heard. And so, our first watch-along, because you guys are fucking mad lads, is going to be, drumroll, the K-pop Demon Hunter. We're going to K-pop Demon Hunter. So we'll watch that on stream as our first watch along. And then after this is done, I will make sure that we try to get a scheduled day to be more than just gaming and reaction. It will just be watch along. So the scheduling of our watch alongs is in the work. But for sure, next week, we're going to get to K-pop. We're going to get to the K-pop. I'm very excited to see this. I have been seeing a lot of memes. I think it's this one. And in particular, vulgar meme that's going around. I have no idea what this thing is. I'm going off the title. It's K-pop artists that fight demons. So, yeah. I'm not a K-pop enthusiast, but I don't hate it. So, I'm looking forward to this. So that will be our first watch along. So there will be a whole thing that will be going up. We'll have a stream for it. Yeah. I can't fucking believe we got to 100 subscribers. Over 100 subscribers in just the stream. Okay. I thought that would be like, oh, another day or two. Whew. Okay. Yo, shout out to you guys. Like, you guys are the reason that streams and channels are the reason that we're here in the first place. I know that's probably obvious, but I'm sorry. I wish I was better for words, but I just want to say thanks, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. I if I could just express just how happy, but also just grateful I am to all of you right now, I could. Well, all I can just say is thank you. Thank you very much. So, all right. So, I did not see that. So, thank you guys for letting me know in the chat. Holy shit. So, all you guys, thank you. So, let me just, I guess, roll real quick, and then we'll get into the chapter. So, Azuka, congrats. Oh, wow. That's crazy. 100 subscribers already. All right. We here. Why am I so big? I already answered that. You're handsome, though? Oh, please. Oh, trying to touch my heart right now. Ziz-sama, thank you. I surrender. I submit. Gosh, don't be so rough. Whoa, easy. We are just like Queen the Plague from One Piece. Be gentle. Love me tender. That's what we do here. That's what we do. We don't do rough. Unless you ask for it. Anyway, I don't fucking know. Congratulations. Yeah, thanks, guys. Again, you guys are why I do this. You guys are the reason that we're doing all this stuff in the first place. You guys are the drive for this channel, the community. You guys are the backbone. This face, this mug right here, is to be here for you guys. And also because I also want to be here, but also just to entertain people. So, thank you. I appreciate it. Another is this your fucking alt account, my guy? Is this your goddamn alt account? What's going on here? So we have Enka. Don't ignore your servant. Trust me, I don't have servants, but thank you. Blah, blah, blah. I submit. I already told you I submit. Why is okay? So, listen, I appreciate all the support, guys. I appreciate all the support. Congratulations. Why are you so shiny? That's probably because of my lighting. All right. Whoa. Okay. Thank you for the messages. All right. Thank you. We are gonna get into chapter now. Okay. Now that all being said, let's get into the fucking chapter. Let's go. So, chapter 47. Oh, we have a diagram. We have a diagram of the corpse pieces. President of the United States, Valentine, stand unknown. The corpse part, the heart. We have Diego Brando, scary monster. He has the left eye. Lucy Steele, no current stand, right eye. Both the legs have not been acquired. The torso has not been acquired. Gyro Zeppeli, steel balls, and I guess a stand, but it's in the works. And split between him and Johnny Joestar, who has the standability tusk and you know the spin. They have both ears and right arm and only part of the spine. That's correct. Which I still can't believe you can do that. Like, if you can like disassemble the body parts even further, then like what happens if like Johnny just like takes off a piece of the left arm finger, give it to Gyro or Lucy? Like, does that work too? I guess. The head, no one has. Hot pants, cream starter, right arm, and spine. All right, right. They have some weird mission they need, and they are probably a part of Gyro Zeppeli's like nation. Let's see. I got 99. That's okay. Please spin my. Okay. Oh, all right. Hold on, my guy. Listen, I appreciate all the support, but hold on. I think you gotta cool down. Right now. I love the support, but we're a civilized chat. Thank you though, but maybe just take a chill pill. Thank you. All right. Sorry about that, chat. We'll again, love is appreciated. Don't go too zealous. Thank you, though. All right. The whereabouts of the 9 courts. Let's see. All right. So first page. Yo, my dude. Listen. Again, I appreciate the love. I do. You guys just gotta, like, be easy with it. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Again, just you guys gotta relax. 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 I don't want to like change the chat. I don't want to like, oh, I gotta put further restrictions on it. But thank you. Again. Just easy. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay. Fucking Christ. First page. I got shot from behind. Behind me. So, Gyro, yet again, because Gyro always has to be the guy that gets fucked up here. Okay. So, one of the 11 is popping out of the other one. All right. And then dude, can Gyro not catch a break, please? Yo, please stop. Why does Gyro have to be the one that gets hurt all the damn time? Johnny, okay, now he gets a bullet. Okay. These guys kind of look like Ringo with like the mustache setup, but just slightly different. Also, why do they have like their hair is like book pages? Johnny shoots off 2 of his nail bullets. I don't assume it's with the golden rectangle. I assume not. But he gets 2 of these guys. I guess 3 people just died. But I don't know how this stand works. Like, is it just one person or is it like 11 people, genuinely? What? And then they continue to split, like mitosis. Die. So a new person comes out of nowhere, and then steel ball time, whoosh, gets him right in the head. Okay. Oh, Jesus, god damn. The death on this guy. So the steel ball goes into this guy's forehead, and it, like, unravels his flesh and eyeball like it's a ball of twine. Fuck, that's effed up. But then another guy comes out, guns blazing. But, oh yeah, this is something that he doesn't do too often. The steel ball that's inside of this guy's face is still rotating, and it's contorting the body muscle of him to now move his arm and shoot the... Dude, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is why I'm really coming to the understanding that spin is just such a good fucking ability. Like, it has so much versatility to do a lot. And I feel like if we get better people with spin, the range of it just grows. It will grow with time. God, spin is so good. Spin is so fucking good. Okay. Listen, guys. Again, thank you for the comments. Thank you. Are you the same dude? Are you the fucking same dude? Just easy with the comments. No one has to go into like a timeout. Just relax. We're all here to have a good time. All right. So he kills that one guy. But I think he's still alive. It's just his jaw is completely destroyed. And then I think another person spawns. So how many people have we killed so far? We've killed 1, 2, 3. Then I think that's 4, 5. So what? We still have like 6 or so like dudes still coming out. What are these people? What is going on? 2 came out of one man's back. Pause. At least that's what it looked like. Even though my nail bullet went right through the first man, the other two sprang up behind him completely unharmed. And now we got another person. And now we have another person. So it does appear to be like that one guy from Naruto, where they're like somehow syncing up their molecules and like they are coexisting in the same area. But knowing JoJo's, it's going to be a lot more complex. It's going to be a lot more complex than Naruto. There it is again. Oh, but he ducked back down. Like he went peek and then boom, back down. No, Johnny, that body on the far right. They're coming from there. Oh, fuck. So now that there's multiple dead bodies, they have multiple different entrances. How does this work? No, wait, yeah, so now they're all starting to come out. Shit. Hide, Johnny. Hide or go to the back room area. So now we have just like Hydra, like a fucking Hydra. They all are just starting to appear. They're going to attack us from all angles here. Oh, fuck. So they just have a whole firing squad ready to go, lined up, ready to hit. And they are just unloading ammo. So you see then Gyro, Johnny, taking cover. The men start to form their positions. Johnny uses nail bullet to go through the wood. And again, it's doing the golden rectangle. So it's tracking him. Damn, that's such a good ability. Gets him. So I think, what, that's like, is that 6? That's 6 of them? Those markings, Gyro. These guys came out of the mark of that man's back. That's what the stand does. If there were 11 of them initially, that means there are still, okay, there we go. 7 more still left, hidden within the corpse. Yeah, and to make those things worse, they're jumping from corpse to corpse, from mark to mark. Looks like they can even hop between their body parts that have already died, no problem. They're going to come out of this guy next. So, okay, he's like literally sliding through him. Oh, that's creepy. Raise his gun. Don't waste your bullets, Johnny. How many do you still have left? How many nail bullets can you still use? So he checks himself. Right, because he's using also the golden rectangle, which takes longer of a charge. So I think he has like 1. I only have 1 more shot. At that roulette table, I already fired 1 shot at that point. Damn. Then the 7 guys that are left probably don't know how many bullets we have. But my steel ball can only take down 2 of them at once. So at best, we have 3 shots. They severed my artery. Holy shit. Artery. Words. They severed my artery. In this condition, I bled to death. In a minute or 2. That's pretty damn soon. Yeah, but it's JoJo's. Blood count doesn't really mean much in JoJo's. Is it possible to escape from here? To get out of this jam? In short, away from those bastards. So we see a poker chip. I need to sew this up, or else it's going to be a deep problem later. Johnny, do you have a piece of string? A piece of string. I don't care what kind you have. I need to sew this up right now. If I don't fix my severed artery, I'm done for. Well, I don't have any Gyro. I don't have any herbal tea either. Oh, true. Right, because we learned last time herbal tea helps his nails grow. I don't know if that's actually a real fact, but cool. If I had some, my tusk ability would be recovered. But the mint and strings are both in my backpack, and both of those are over by my wheelchair in the enemy area. So he sees a couple of strangers hiding behind the desk too. Hey, you guys there. Yeah, you're the ones behind the table. Can you guys get me some string? Some string. I need you guys to get me a piece. Please. Listen up, you tough guy. Frankly, this is a big hassle for all of us. Either get the hell out of here or hurry up and get shot and get this thing over with. We're still in the middle of gambling. I've got no date in a few. This is nothing with us. How about for that watch then? It's worth at least 300,000 or 400,000. 400,000 just for a piece of string? Right now. Do it and hurry up. Gyro, there's no time for this. This is getting bad. Oh, I think they already moved. Oh, fuck, yeah. These guys already moved. Oh, is the comments doing something again? Fuck. Alright. Yo, listen. Listen. Alright, guys. Fuck. Alright, listen. I don't really want to be fucking spanking everyone right now. Like, I have to monitor everyone. But if you guys are going to, do this, I would really not like to, just all of a sudden, oh, well, you don't want comments? No, I do want comments. I like the fact that you guys are here and commenting, but please, everyone who else is just trying to enjoy, 1, don't spam, and 2, the love is appreciated. Don't get weird. Don't get weird. Don't get weird. Don't get sassy. Just be here and enjoy the stream. Now then, we have these guys moving, crawling. The corpses are coming even closer. The guys in the mark are dragging them over here. They're going to try and get us around. Where are they dragging them? Like, what plane of existence, I wonder, they are coming from? So blood is trickling out from their head. You see a gun moving. Are they moving, like, in shadows or whatever? Gyro, the dead guy's pistol, is lying right on the ground. There are still some bullets left in there, along with the remaining nailed bullets and your steel ball. If we can get it, we might still have a chance of getting out of here. Gyro, are you listening? There's no way that he'll give us that gun. Just forget it. Right now, we need string. He is trying to lure us out with the pistol. If we even try, we're going to die. But that's the only thing we can do. Even if it's a trap, it's our only choice. Shit, they're here and surrounded. They're coming. Here they go. They're coming to attack us from all sides. Here they go. Sprouting up like goddamn weeds. So Johnny uses his last remaining shot. At the same time this guy's firing. Takes another bullet. And he destroys the other guy's hand, though. But unfortunately, now the other 3 get to shoot him. Oh. He's having the bullet spin in this guy's forearm still. And I guess it's going to, like, bounce. Super Mario style. Yeah, yep. So it takes out... Oh, no, I'm sorry. I forgot. He can kind of do that, too. So just like Gyro did earlier... He's manipulating this guy's muscle fibers, and he's causing his hand to go this way and shoot everyone. Very clever. But these guys are no bitches. Whoa, they have matrix dodge. They can dodge. I made him turn his wrist with my nail bullet spinning. Now we need to get the bullet. Now we need to get the pistol, excuse me. I'm telling you that you must stay down. That pistol is useless. They'll never let you have it. What? Then here comes more of them. Now he throws his steel ball. Breaks his kneecap. He fires off a bullet. Gyro, oh my god, Gyro just takes too much punishment. He takes far too much punishment. He gets shot again. Gyro's having the moment like, fuck, this is not good. They're going to kill us. We could have picked up that pistol. If we even failed, there would have still been a chance. All right, what's the plan? What's the plan, man? What's the plan? What is the plan? Ooh, smooth double page spread. Almost like they had an idea. So Gyro, Johnny kind of like realized the situation. gun, cocked back, fired. What the fuck just happened? Like, almost Gyro accepting his fate, but then all of a sudden, as the bullet is leaving the chamber, the guy who fired it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entry wounds just start to appear on him. Like a rapid fire. And then the guys behind him are also feeling it. What the fuck just happened? And then another person turns. This guy, again, with the bullet holes, just makes a fucking pose like, because it's Jojo's. What the hell are you doing? Oh, wait, one of the people that died earlier, the corpse is still moving. What the fuck was that? Yes, okay, so I don't think that was Johnny or Gyro. I think someone else came in and actually assisted them. But who? Oh, the fucking gamblers? The gamblers came in? The gamblers had came in? Really now? Really now? The gamblers are like, hey, so we want to wager all of our life savings. Can we get back to here? And then they just bust out their goddamn guns. Hell yeah, hell yeah. This is back in the day, baby. So we got 1, 2, 3 revolvers, another like pistol. This man's got a full gauge double barrel shotgun, and the other guy, I don't know what he has. Here's your string. Yo, the NPCs with the assist right now is clutch. They even gave him string. Gyro, what's going on? Johnny, remember we had 60 million that we needed to spend, right? Ah, true. So wait. If this is compensation, oh, dude. Why the fuck can't they just pay the girls? I don't understand. They saved their lives. Okay, that's a bigger deal than just entertain me for like a couple minutes. But nonetheless, it's still a service. It's still a service. What the what? Oh, okay. Yo, chat. Why are you weird today, chat? Why are you weird today? I don't understand. It's because we won the roulette table. With that 60 million, I hired these guys as bodyguards. When the fuck did that happen? Just now? Just now? To kill an assassin, we gotta hire assassins of our own. It was a good trade, a nice purchase. When did that happen? Oh, is this a flashback? Are we like flashbacking to when he hired them? So you can hire assassins. You can hire blacksmiths. Oh, but having mistresses of the night. Nah, that's not okay. You can't have that. Not in the great year of 1890. How dare you? Yo, big guy. Besides this 60 mil, you promised that you give us land and rights for some building, right? Where's the paper? You gotta change the name on it, remember? Of course, gladly so. Johnny, what time is it? I gave them the watch. It's still before sunset, Gyro. We still have time to do the paperwork. We have successfully used up all of our things, Johnny. Looks like we're going to turn it into a tree after. We will not be turning into a tree. Our transaction with the girl is finally complete. All right, I'm not going to lie. I feel like we just kind of like zipped through that. I mean, it's a smart way of doing that. However, I think for the shits and giggles, Araki definitely was cutting hair, splitting hairs on how to get rid of this money. There were, I feel like, other ways that we could have done this, but okay, sure, it's done. So, the deal is stuck. They leave the gambling house. I'll take about 7 days for our wounds to completely heal. We'll be fine by the end of the 6th stage of the race. But it looks like the president is becoming more and more persistent with his attacks. Plus, the left arm and the backbone, the right eye, all the corpse parts that Hot Pants has, they probably think that we might still have them. For now, let's just get out of town before things get even dark. They are probably other enemies on their way. Someone closes the door. Okay. No. Fucking tree. Are you serious? So Gyro just gets kidnapped again. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. What? What did we do? What did we do wrong? I don't understand. We spent the money. Is it like, oh, we need to eat the mushroom or something? No, wait, we gave away the mushroom. We gave away the mushroom. We spent the gold and diamond. We spent the money. I don't understand. Why is the tree still activated? Is there like a hidden rule that we didn't get explained to on purpose? So Gyro is melding into the ground with the roots. Johnny, what's happening? What the hell? I'm turning into a goddamn tree again. The wall has suddenly, and then a body, oh yeah, the corpse part comes out. Gyro, what is this? I'm being pulled into the wall. That little bitch, the transformation hasn't even stopped yet, but they still have sundown though. So the corpse ear parts are starting to fall out. We used up all the money, all the cash that we had at the spring, but we got here. We didn't use all of it, not everything. Oh, the ears? Well, how are we supposed to use the ears? How are we supposed to use the ears? Gyro, the other things we got from the springs. Remember, the things that we had bartered for was the rabbit in the spring. Ah, okay. And my body hasn't affected by the tree just yet. Only Gyro, I'm still safe. We haven't used the corpse parts just yet. If we have to use everything, then we have to go that we got at the spring, then we must include the corpse parts too. Well, I thought that was obvious, but so when they're fighting with the abilities, that doesn't count? Like, you see what I mean? I feel like some of the rules for this tree stand, the Sugar Mountain stand, is kind of a little contradictory at times. I don't really get some of these rules because you can argue they did use the ear. They did use it because their entire abilities are affected by the corpse parts. So why couldn't you not then assume that's using the ears? Like, how do you use the ears in any other way? All right. Oh, by the way, hydrate. So Gyro molds into the ground even further. Johnny, until sunset, use them all up, and I'm supposed to give them away to lose corpse parts? I don't want to. End of chapter 47. Again, this arc's fine. I'm just gonna be real. I think this tree is fucking bullshit. This tree is like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, but you can do that. Oh, but you can't do this. Why? They're basically the same thing. I feel like the rules are so contradictory of themselves. It's kind of like, well, what? Okay, just tell me verbatim then. Tell me verbatim. What do you want them to do? Anyway. What's going on? Dio in Forsaken. Gyro's hot? Yeah, he is. I would say so. Mohammed, hello. Ricardo Brown, you reading JoJo's? I am reading JoJo's. I am specifically reading Part 7, Steel Ball Run. I'm a first-time JoJo's Part 7 reader. The whole adventure here, if you would, is for us to go through Part 7, read through Part 8, and then catch up to Part 9. And then we can do whenever they come out. I think it's like monthly, bi-monthly chapters, so yeah. So, as a first-time Part 7 reader, respect. No spoilers. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you most kindly. Now, on to Chapter 48. Stand Name. Tattoo You. I also, I don't know. I've been feeling this way a little bit for some of the stands. I don't like that it's only after the fact that we get the stands names. Like, sometimes we get stands and their abilities said straight up. Like, Sandman said his whole thing. Oyakomova said his whole thing. Ringo said his whole thing. But for the last couple of arcs now, I feel like they haven't like set the stand names, and it's like only after the fact will they give us detailed information on what they are. Oh, someone's cooking right now. Smells good. Stand name, Tattoo U. The same symbol is drawn on the backs of the 11 men. They are able to travel through each other's marks. The 11 team members all share this one ability. There is probably a leader of the team, but no one knows who it is. Damn. So they were, as a gimmick, they were cool. But I do think, like, compare this to Ringo, compare this to Oya Komova. I do think this enemy had only aura. That's like that was like the only thing. They were just here to like aura farm, and that's all. They weren't really that long lasting as I thought they were. Yeah. You know what? Again, by the end of our part 7 read through, we're gonna do it like a discussion. Why can't I talk today? A discussion stream. We'll do a discussion stream at the end of part 7. We'll have a whole thing. We'll probably do a tier list of like the enemies. Like, hey, who did you guys and who did I think were the best enemies? Not the strongest enemies. We'll do a tier list on who are the best enemies. Like Oya Komova, that one bug dude in the very beginning who apparently was not a stand user. That to me is crazy. That to me is insane. He just had bugs inside of him. Like he was again part of Naruto. That's kind of weird. Yeah. This guy, I feel like he's either a solid B or a C. Like again, he had a cool design. We didn't really see his stand like this. This is after the fact, so that kind of takes away from that. But they didn't really do much of anything. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let me see. Damia Noska 12. Sorry if I mispronounced that. This is my favorite arc in the whole part. Really? Now we're getting to the favorite part. Surely not the Sugar Mountain. I think so far the best arc has to be the True Man's World. It has to be the True Man's World. To me, that's like got me right here. Excuse me. Araki's the GOAT? Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say so. He's up there. Like him, Togashi, and of course, rest in peace, Miura are the GOATs. All right, chapter 48. The Tubular Bells. Okay, so this is a new arc. So this is someone's favorite arc. Let's see. Part 1. We have Gyro, or Johnny saying Gyro. What am I supposed to do? What can I do? We used everything that we had. The money, all the other items from the spring. But now we have to give up the corpse parts as well. The only hope in life. I put my life on the line in order to protect these things. And now they're telling me I need to give them up. That's a sacrifice that you might have to be willing to pay. That goes just how far you're willing to give up your dreams for something that matters. Because Gyro right now is not having a good time. Right now. I don't want to. I entered the race and came this way for what? How would I even go back to riding again without them? I mean, you still have the small spine piece, so you should be fine walking and stuff. Or not walking, but riding. Right now, there's nothing wrong with me right now. The only one that's being turned into a tree is Gyro. Nah, this is a test. You can't leave your boy hanging like this. He's your Joe bro. You have to help him. You gotta help him. This is your Okuyasu. This is your Ponanare Fru. Yeah, come on now. Don't be like that, Johnny. And as he's like turning into a mound of roots and branches. Johnny, hey. I'm sorry, Gyro. Damn, whoa. Alright, well, obviously Gyro's not dead. Jojo's has surprising deaths. He's not dead. Nah. Go back to the tree. Cut down the tree. Make some firewood. And that's going to free him. Somehow. I don't know. Gyro's not dead. He's fine. Just go. Just go to the fucking Sugar Mountain tree or whatever. Whatever you have to do. Get Gyro back. Get your boy. Get your boy. All right. Continuing. I'll read more comments after this part of the chapter. Or I guess after this chapter. So this girl, the blind girl, back at the spring, they failed, those two. I thought those two would be able to end the curse of the spring. I thought that we all would be able to leave this forest together. Can we just chop down the fucking tree already? Like, Groot's being an asshole. I don't understand. Is that, like, not part of the rules? Like, if we just burn it? No? How disappointing. And then there's Gyro. He's in the tree. Fuck, that's terrible. But one person becomes part of the tree, another can leave. That means my role as guardian is now officially done. Part of the ship, part of the crew. I wonder how long until someone else will come. My mom and dad's turns are up next. Well, it doesn't seem that way, my darling daughter. Oh, wow. So now they just... so one person can now get two out. Okay. Dad, Mom, the man's fruit is getting smaller. He's shrinking back and returning to where he came from. It must mean they used everything. Oh, Johnny. There we go. So he did use everything. That must mean they used everything up. We can finally leave. Hey, good job, Johnny. So wait, where are the corpse parts? Johnny's crying, so he gave them away. What happened to them? So Gyro is now, like, teleporting back out of, like, the wall. Huh? What? Get the fuck out of here. One of these guys was still alive? You're alive? You live? Really? Really? This fucker lives? We didn't kill all of them? Oh, we had to give him the corpse parts. Oh man, we can't catch a break, man. First Hot Pants robs us. Now this guy, the fucking 11 dude. All right, well, he maybe got a little bit higher up on the list. He got a little higher up on the list cuz he's alive. He lived somehow. Somehow he's alive. So Johnny had to give him the corpse. Okay. So he has both ears and arm. But Johnny should still have a part of the spine. Like, yeah, wait. Again, why can't Johnny keep one of the fingertips? Like, can he not just do that? Are you planning to finish me off the moment I get on my horse? Or are you planning to shoot me from behind? Just go. Go to the president and bring those two corpses with you. I mean, again, the rules, the rule book. How does this work? If we let him go until the sun sets, can we not just go and kill him and then take them back? You see what I mean? Like, the rules here are kind of fickle. The rules are super fickle. And if you show me your face once again, I will finish you off myself. Right then and there. That is the end of our deal. And then the guy, whatever. So he takes him and he heads off. And Gyro realizes, damn, he has to sacrifice everything. Ooh, fucking good panel. Good panel. Good panel. So we got Gyro doing his pose of lean back. And then Johnny in the snow, crying. No, there would be some good music here in the anime. For sure. For sure. You gave it to him, didn't you? The corpse parts. You handed them all over to the last guy. Damn. Sometimes you have to sacrifice for the things that you care about most. No, the rules were to use them up. So I traded them. In exchange, with this open bottle of wine. Oh, he sold himself short. Oh, like a common flesh walker. Okay. Johnny. And flashback. Again, damn, we've been getting a lot of flashbacks with Gyro. So Gyro has a flashback, I guess, to his pop and him saving people as doctors. This is all I can do for the patient, Gyro. We only have enough blood for one person. That is impossible for us to save both of them. So, we need to choose now. The mother or the son. We can only save one. Well, knowing the dad, he's going to be pragmatic. He's going to be like, save the kid because he'll live longer. The mom would want that anyway. Blah, 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 blah. We should transfer the mother's tissues to the child. Or should we save the mother's child's? Should we save the mother by giving the child's tissue to her? If we have to choose one or the other in order for one for them to survive, or else both of them will die here and now. So pick which one, the mother or the child. Man, whether he be a executioner or a doctor, he gets right to the point. Life is life and death is death. Gyro, you will choose to save a life right now. God damn, no pressure, no pressure. Wait, Father, come on, hurry up. You need to choose. I'll do the procedure. Father, there must be a way that we can save both. There has to. We have to try. That's not the Zeppeli way, though. The Zeppeli way is not to try. It is to do. It is to do and follow. That's it. That's like their whole. That's like their whole freaking mantra. It's just to obey and do. Do not think for yourself. Do not oh, what if, what that. No, it's more like life is going to suck, but you got to keep on rolling. But clearly, Gyro is not about the family tradition. Well, he is, but not wholeheartedly. He doesn't want to be claddened by these rules. There could be. A miracle may just occur where we could attempt. But we have no right to endanger our patients in that way. We don't have much time, Gyro. I mean, but as doctors, your duty is to save lives. So it comes down to your own personal opinion. Like, yeah, this is a dilemma, for sure. Do you save a child or do you save its mother? As the doctor, you would attempt to try and save both, but at some point, there could be a point of no return. And in that point of no return, if you fuck up, yeah, you could lose both. You could. You could. And then Gyro was like, fuck. We should let the woman's husband choose. The husband is waiting outside right now. Come now. Do you think that if you save the mother, she can have another child? Or do you think that that son being the sole successor is more important? So he asked his dad. And the dad responds, to leave this in the opinions of a man. Tell me, Gyro, during the sport of tennis... What? Why? Why are we bringing up tennis? How is this relevant? What? During the sport of tennis... Wait, that's actually a good question. Hold on. Fuck that shit. Is tennis around? When was tennis invented? Tennis was around in like the 1800s? Is that real? Yo, someone fact check that. Was tennis in the 1800s? I did not know that. It's that old. If it's true. If it's true. Araki could be like finagling some time right now. During the sport of tennis, there may be a time when the ball hits the net. Which side of the net will that ball fall on? That is something that no one can properly predict. That is the realm of God. Leave it up to the Holy One. Only he can decide who lives. With him and him alone, which side it will fall on is destined and decided by the realm of infinity. Ooh, the realm of infinity, lads. You hear that? So can the spin defy fate, I wonder? Oh, shit. No. Okay, well, there goes one of my infinities. It defied me. Can this decision really be made right now? On the bias of a simple man's decision. So because he's a man, he doesn't have true omnipotence and the power to see fate as it is. Gotcha. Don't tell him. It's better that he knows nothing. And then Gyro sweats profusely. I would too. So once again, I ask you, Gyro. You must choose for their family's destiny. The obligation and duty. That's terrible. Give me 1 second. I'm going to pick up my thing. That is terrible. All right. Fuck. Fuck. Mm-mm-mm. All right. So who is he going to choose? Knowing Gyro now, he might have chose the kid. Sugar. Please, come on. So all the people that were stuck in the tree are finally free. They used everything. Those two never left with nothing. But those that are willing to lose, they're the ones that ultimately gain everything. Ooh, I like that saying. Those who are willing to lose are the ones who ultimately will gain everything. That's the one thing I've come to understand by being the guardian spirit. The truth of the matter is, those two have earned the right. Of what? Jesus? Like, overall, Jesus, he recognizes them? Like, yes. Good, my child. Good. Good, my children. Again, good panel. The snow is falling profusely. We have to leave. Do you want to drink this, Gyro? We do have to get rid of this wine too, after all. Yeah, maybe. It'll warm us up little by little. The sun is about to set. Hey, how about we make a toast before we get out on our horse? And what would that toast be? We lost everything. How about a toast to the ball that hit the net? Ah. What do you mean by that? Don't like it? Then come up. Then we'll take the next corpse parts, all right? The next one. That's good. I like that. Then let's cheer to the next part. To the next part of our adventure. Yeah. To the next part and our goal. And then cheers. Yo, cheer, lad and ladies. And everything in between. Cheers. They're just drinking wine in a fucking snowstorm. There's something poetic about that. I don't know what specifically, but there is something poetic about this. Just two dudes embracing in a alcoholic beverage. God damn it. Wrong fucking slide. I still can't get that thing to work. Just two dudes enjoying themselves with an alcoholic beverage in the snow after they, quote, have lost everything. That's good. The snow continues and then it dissipates. So now we have a bright, sunny blue sky and some kind of like piece of construction gear. On the outskirts of Chicago, about 2 kilometers outside of town, Lake Michigan. Oh, fuck. Here he is. Here's our boy, Muda. Well, he hasn't said that yet. I should have suggested waiting on the bridge. I feel like my entire body is freezing up in this world. How goes the world of racing, Mr. Diego Brando? And then someone's, I guess, saying that, calling him over. So some fucking stand user, because, of course, no normal person's going to be like this, just hanging out on the bridge, posed like that. My horse's condition is getting better and better, it seems. But have we met before? You don't look like a member of the race. No. You don't need to concern yourself with my world. That's okay. You see, yesterday, we gained possession of both ears and the right arm. Alright, so, obviously, an informant for the president. Interesting design. I guess I'll show it real quick. He's got a pink tattoo. A man of color. Nice. Nice to see that. A little bit of a change. And he has, like, spikes on his thighs. I wonder what his ability is going to be. So, in short, you got rid of Johnny Joestar and Gyro Zeppeli? Not quite. Regardless of that, it seems like both of them, their worlds, were able to escape. Why are you saying worlds? What? Okay, that's going to be important. That'll be important. so we've nothing to do with them but leave them alone. They might be able to find the next corpse parts for us, and in doing so, in the next stage. But in any case, the reason I'm here is to make sure that you're holding true to your promise. Right. Don't you guys owe him New York? Don't you guys owe him New York? He wants to become like mayor. Mayor Diego Brando over here. I need you to tell us about the traitor that's within our ranks. On the stormy night right before the fourth stage of the goal in Kansas City, you know to whom I am referring to. The one who met Zeppeli and Joestar, don't you? Right. He has the fucking dinosaur sniff ability. So he knows. This person, who in the world are they, and how important are they to our faction? Were you able to identify the traitor by their tracks? Yes or no? Yeah. ... You see, I've forgotten about that. After all, that was my promise, wasn't it? Although Sandman's failure was disappointing. Sandman. Fuck, I forgot, dude. I still can't believe Sandman's gone. I cannot believe Sandman is just kaput. Very sad. Very, very sad. There's no concealing it now, I guess. The person is a woman. She weighs no less than 51 kilograms. The traitor is a woman that should be good enough for you to find. And then he thinks to himself, how can you say for certain it's a woman? I don't know anything about women who have the ability to ride 50 kilometers in one night on horseback. Damn. You know, he's calling all you ladies non-horseback riders. I can't believe that. Well, then you can be inclined to be a smaller man or someone else who might be elderly in your list of possibilities. Whatever you choose, I don't care. I probably don't have to tell you this, but it's 51 kilometers or 51 kilograms, including clothing and luggage. So I'm telling you this. I know that it's print. I don't know who, but it's a woman for sure that rode on Johnny Joestar that night. So we should be able to have regarded this as a trade of informations. And then the guy leaves. He's like, all right, fair enough. Woman. And then Dio. Hope your world has a good time looking for her. That's a world. You know, they're doing this on purpose. That's a world that I, Diego Brando, have no involvement in. Trash. Official residence of Chicago. No, it's not impossible. This is a nice place. Ah, Mr. Valentine. Oh, damn it. This is impossible. That traitor is a woman? No woman could have gained entrance into the government building inside Kansas City. Damn. So no women can get inside. Ooh. 1800s, though, so that makes sense. That is what I was informed by Dio, sir. Perhaps the traitor is involved in the world of stands. Impossible as well. Seeing as how the traitor had to ask Mountain Tim for assistance in the escaping of the building, I've run a thorough background check on Tim and his acquaintances for hint, but I haven't found any relevant news. I still can't believe Tim's dead too. Yo, if that one guy can live, I don't understand. Bring back Mountain Tim. He was really cool. I liked his abilities. Bring him back. Bring him back. I understand. I create a hypothetical list of possible enemies. Yo, who is this dude? Yo, he's like he's like almost a top tier assistant for Valentine. Even more than Blackmore. Wait, where are the other guys? Where are like his doppelganger looking people? I understand. I create a hypothetical list of possible enemies for us to pursue. There were approximately 1,364 members of our governmental race staff. Of those, we have families present during that day in Kansas City. And within those, a number I have reduced to a possible suspect list of 282. Dude, that's way too much. Based on the weight restriction of 51 kilograms, now we have an approximation of 147 women, and of those, 135 males. This is the corresponding data. Yo, who is this guy? He is thorough. I need this guy to run my life. So he looks through. Huh? Something catches his eye. Wait a minute. I thought this was impossible, but if that Dio insists it is a woman, then this might be the case after all. All right, I've made my decision clear. Continue the investigation on the premise that the traitor is in fact a woman. She must be the sort of insider we need. Investigate her in the files. Also, if it is in fact a woman, must also know the art of reading lips. Though it would be impossible to interrogate all 147 of them, I would like to know both the identity and motive of these traitors before we dispose of her. Are you planning on capturing her? Mike O. Is that this guy's name? Mike O. And then we have Lucy. She's in there. Yes. By using this. Oh, I don't know the actual name, but it's like one of the old Alexander Graham Bell's telephone things. This telephone, the intruder in Kansas City used the... he took the actual telephone. Oh, okay. Because is he like Abba Kyo? Can he have like an ability to like read something like through telephone power? I don't know. I took this telephone the intruder used in Kansas City to make the call to Mountain Tim. For us to help and see how she escaped, I took the liberty of bringing it here. So he has like a whole toolkit ready to go. Almost ate my mic right there. He has a toolkit of like these weird stakes, maybe? I think. But wait, okay. He's blowing on it like it's an instrument. So he's like, okay. He continues to blow. What? Okay, stand, Billy. Stand. This is a stand. I mean, I don't know what. He blows into it, and like a balloon, it just juts out. Okay. Is he... Are these things like gold and metal? But he has... Like he's Gear 5 Luffy. Is he rubberifying the metal? But it's still as dense as metal, right? But he can rubberify it. He's making... is he making a balloon animal? Oh no, we got some weird dude right here. He is. What the fuck is this? He made a actual balloon animal. He made a like metallic gold balloon animal. Hold on. Let me fix my zoom in. Here we go. Zoom, please. He made a metallic gold balloon animal. All right, well, this guy's going to be weird. This guy, I mean, all stand users are weird. It's just, this is something I don't think we've ever seen a stand ability act like this, where it's like, so upfront silly. Like, it's a balloon animal. So, what's this balloon animal going to do? He takes the telephone, places it to the dog. Okay, the dog goes inside of it, destroys it, and then it reforms into like the spike. Okay. This nail has now... What? He is Abakyo, but like in a roundabout way. Whoa, hold on. This nail has now memorized it. It has the scent of the one who last placed a call on the telephone. It will now attack the woman whose scent it has tracked. He's like a weird mix of Vanderdecken and Abakyo. What the fuck? Matches the one that is memorized. This is the world in which my balloon dog, Tubular Bells, operates. What a weird power. And if this dog invades said intruder's body, so they have like the ability, so he has the ability to make these golden nails into rubber animals. Does it have to be dogs? He has the ability to make rubberify things, but specifically in like balloon animal fashion. They can go inside objects of interest, absorb data, information, and then afterwards they can track her down, track those people down. That's pretty handy. That's a solid ability. It doesn't appear outright the strongest, but it's going to be annoying to undo. So he makes 2 more of his balloon hellhounds over here. Mr. President, permission to execute the traitor once identified. The balloon goes inside of this cupboardry. Fine by me. Permission has been granted if it means that the execution is only way to figure out the traitor's identity. All right, these guys, the fucking the little conductor people. Mr. Steele, I've been persistently called by the government office to answer these bizarre questions. Did something happen? On the day before the end of Kansas City stage, they've been asking if we went out of town that night and where our wives and daughters were that night. Also, if we really weigh less than 51 kilograms, if we know such a person can read lips. It's been 2 weeks since that night and they're still asking these consistent questions. Have I done something against the law? To which I don't know what. And then Steele, he's probably like, oh no, what did my wife do? Have you? Of course not. I have no idea what they're asking. Listen, I haven't been informed of anything myself. This Kansas City stage, huh? Are you thinking about that night when the storm hit? Yes, the very one. No one could have left town during such a terrible storm. There are many things about this country that I don't know. I don't think about everything so seriously. But don't worry, I'll look into the case myself. So he looks back to his wife. Yo, girl, time to put on some weight. Time to put on some weight. Time to eat a whole fucking turkey or something. I don't know. So he thinks to himself, Lucy, I'm going to stop by the racing office for a bit. Can you go back to the hotel from the library on your own? Yes, of course. Come back soon, and they embrace each other. Sweating. Yeah, it's getting real now. She's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. No, I can't, it can't be. They're gonna search? They're looking for me. Way less than 51 kilograms, wife and daughter, can read lips, could also have they found out it's me. They might be coming for me at this very moment if they catch me. We refuse not to go help you. If you swore your love to him when you married him, then you should protect him. Right, that was the deal. That's why he gave her Turbo, one of the eyes. So I imagine she's going to get a stand. She should get a stand unlocked very, very soon. Would be ideal. Listen, you have to do this. You have to steal the heart. Oh, right. Oh, my God. How the hell is she going to do that? I mean, we now know you can just take them out, like Hot Pants does. But how are you going to do that? I got to fix my camera. Listen. You have to do this. You have to steal the president's heart. You have to be the one to do this, Mrs. Steele. If you hold the right eye near the chest, even if you don't have the standability, that stand will be enough to take the heart. Okay. If you don't, you and your husband are going to be killed, both of you. It will be now or never. Yeah, she's very upset. I would be too. Books fall. Gotta lock in, loose. Time to lock in. I don't have much time. They're going to be coming for me. So she goes over to a fax filing. Okay. I through J. What does it say? Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Why? Why? Wait, hold on. A secret engagement. Philadelphia Views. The Sign of Four. Excuse me, I'm looking for several books that are listed on this card. Do you have them? So a librarian. The Sign of Four. I don't know what those are. If that's actually a real book. The Sign of Four, A Secret Engagement. A Secret Engagement. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Yo, 1800s. 1800s have these kind of books, huh? The more non-normal books, the church would not like this. Oh, no. Good heavens. I'm surprised they haven't thrown this into a fucking fire. I see two women engaging in corporal activities together. Oh, my. Yo, they would call this the devil's work right here. Salacious activity. She even says, oh my. Okay, that was interesting. So she reads that book for like a brief second. I guess she then goes out to the park. Mrs. Steele, your name is Lucy, correct? Okay. So, is that, yeah, a girl. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard in the series. I mean, we had Scary Monster, for God's sakes. So we have a new woman here. The promoter of the Steel Ball Run race is Mr. Steele's young wife. I met you at a party once, Hart. Oh, and who are you? Oh no, please sit down. What are you doing out in the middle of this park? Oh, I'm just in the middle of a walk and I was resting. Oh my, The Sign of Four. The Sign of Four, author Kogan Duel. Is this a real book? Again, fact drop. If this is a real book, please, chat, let me know. That's the newest installment in the Sherlock Holmes... Oh, is that? I did not know that. The Sherlock Holmes series, isn't it? It just came out. What a coincidence. What is this? Computer, don't give me information right now. It just came out. What a coincidence. I'm an absolute diehard. Yo, computer, I don't need updates right now. Thank you. I absolutely adore this book. I just received it from the library a few days ago. Well, that's nice. Fucking Lucy. Lucy looks like she's dead inside. I just want to leave here with my husband. That's all. I just want to live happily with him. Please, don't tell me how it ends. I'm in the middle of it, but I can tell that it's a good read. Maybe I'll tell. Oh, I'm sorry. I just feel... Did Lucy? Whoa, what just happened? Hold on. Previous page, she's fine. She stands up. She's like teetering. Oh, wait, don't tell me. Stand. They already know it's her? Surely not. Already? Yo, these fuckers act quick. I mean, she has 2 bodyguards, so she's somewhat important. I'm going to say it's a stand. So Lucy should get her stand activated, and then she can fight this girl. It's probably what's going to happen. So she falls onto the girl. Yo, Haraki, what are you cooking? I can't show this. So I will just give you the the great words of myself. Lucy falls in a very embracing way to this other woman. And through this embrace, fingers start to slip and pinch certain areas to hold herself, obviously. Obviously. You think Araki would allow such a vulgar thing? Oh, no. Such a lustful action? Not Araki. Not Araki. He's a man of purity. And then the bodyguards, hold it right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt a bit drained suddenly standing up. How rude of me. I will leave at once. Get the fuck out of here. What the? Wait, did she just like, no. Do it again. But this time harder. Oh, no. We have a free. Oh, no. And maybe 2025. But it's 1890. This shit would be like, excuse me? Excuse me? At least publicly in the Americas at this time period. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Did she just pull herself closer? I'm feeling dizzy. And she nibbles on her... Wow. Okay. Who was the... Fuck. We're going to get to it in a second. Yo, that one person in chat, you said this was your favorite arc? Yeah, I understand. I think I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it. My mind's eye has finally opened to the truth. I can embrace real fact right here. I see. Naruhodo. I get it. I feel dizzy again. Licks and nibbles her neck. Oh, my lord. Are you alright? My first lady? Wait, you mean the first lady? She's Valentine's wife? She's Valentine's wife? Oh, well, that's not good. My first lady, please leave her to... No, it's fine. I like this. Yo, she's a closeted freak, man. She's a closeted freak. It's fine, Lucy. Are you all right? You must be tired from traveling. You can relax. Just relax. I'm certain of it. This woman, I know for sure, Scarlet Valentine, the first lady, likes other women. Where are we going with this? Yuri over here. That's how we end that. Oh my god. That's how we end that chapter, by saying, yeah, women. Women, am I right, guys? Women, yeah. Okay. Alright, let me read chat before we get into the next chapter. What the fuck is this arc? This arc looks like it's gonna get hot and heavy. Hot and heavy. Oh my god. Okay, so where did I leave off? I'm reading Jojo's. This is my... Okay, you, Daimya. You have to answer for yourself. Why is this your favorite arc? Why is this your favorite arc? Could it be because Lucy's going to have a good character arc? Surely. That must be it. There couldn't be any other... There can't be any other reasons to why people are saying this is their favorite arc. No, of course not. This is because they like the plot, obviously. They like the story. They like the art style. Why else would they like this arc? Oh my god. Araki's the GOAT. Yeah, he is. Oh my god. I love this arc because it's actually is a Wild West shooting fight, which really fits the vibe. Oh, wait, do you mean the previous arc? You mean the shootout, the Sugar Mountain arc, where they actually were like in like a gambling area. That's true. It was very cowboy-like. It was. Unless we're gonna get more shootouts in the next arc. But then I'm thinking it's a fucking Western setting. There's gonna be shootouts every single time. I'm talking about the Sugar Mountain arc. Okay. All right. You saved yourself. To be fair, I didn't read this earlier. You saved yourself. You saved yourself. Gomen Asai. I thought you were implying that this was going to be your favorite arc. Oh my. Congratulations, YouTube. You just got a little you got a little something. You're welcome. I didn't want to show you that, but I gave you just a little taste. Just a little taste. Just a sprinkle of it. Let's see. We have Shock XV. Yo, big fan. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Nothing. Who? I'm your biggest fan. Azuko. Listen, all of you guys are my fans, supposedly. Thank you. It really means a lot. Again, just anyone being here right now and not causing a scene, good thing. Good thing. Good times. Google says the modern tennis was invented in 1873. Wow. I don't like tennis. Well, it's not that I don't like tennis. I'm just not interested in tennis. 1873. Okay. All right. Okay, Rocky, you saved yourself. The toast page is amazing. Yeah, the toast, I think I actually have it. Let me see. I think I have it. No, I don't. But this moment here with Gyro and Zeppeli, Gyro and Zepp. Oh my God, Johnny and Gyro. It's nice. It's a good moment for the bros that they, like the girl said, only those who know the sacrifice of giving something will achieve everything. And I think that's true. They now have more of a drive to get everything back because they had to give it up. So I like that. I like that. How many chapters are we reading today? Well, let's see. We already did 2 chapters, so we can go another chapter. I think we can get 4 chapters in today. At bare minimum, we can do 4 chapters. Depending on how quick we're going, like if we keep this pace, we can probably do 5 or 6. We can do 5 or 6. Blackmore is the GOAT. Also, he probably has some kind of mental disorder. I'm gonna be let's just chat. Let's just have a real talk. Most people in JoJo's probably have mental disorders. Like, ain't no way some of them are actually figuring out all these IQ moves and, like, they're sane. No. Or some of them are, like, genuinely tweaking, like, oh, yes, I want to see your fingernails grow, and then I'll lick them with my... It's like, you know, maybe don't announce that out loud in a public area. Like, yeah, 90% of the characters, I feel like, have mental disorders. It's just, it is what it is. It's a power-up in this verse. If you have a mental disorder in JoJo's, you get a power-up. That's probably how it works. Unironically. Let's see. I love him. I assume you mean Gyro. Or, oh, wait, Blackmore. Blackmore was cool. Like, again, kind of like 11. I felt like we could have got more character stuff from him, but he was dope. I liked his aesthetic and his ability. He was there for the vibes, man. He was there for the vibes. Jester Pentrit? I'm gonna call you Jester. Hi. Yes. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Daimia, the Sherlock Holmes book. Okay, so I know of Sherlock Holmes. I've not actually read the original Sherlock Holmes books. I should probably one day. But okay, that's kind of cool. So the original Sherlock Holmes books. Cool. Like, these details here make the world feel real. And I do appreciate Rocky. I fucking call him Rocky. All Rocky is taking the time to actually, like, hey, in 18-something, this was happening. In the 1800s, this was a thing. In 1890, you couldn't do this. It adds an extra element that I feel like not a lot of series would go in. They would be like, oh yeah, this takes place during 1970. Here's some general stuff. We're not going to fill it out. And it will almost feel like it's like modern day. Like modern day. But it's supposedly set in a different time period. But no, to Araki's credit, he's getting a lot of this stuff pretty downright. From what I know of my own time period, because I am an American, of my own, like, brief understanding of the time period and settings, he's getting a good job of this. He's doing a really good job of this. Now there are some stuff I'm like, okay, I don't know if like we're kind of fudging this for this 1800s time period, but sure. And that's why I brought up the tennis thing earlier. Where I'm like, I don't know when tennis was made. So I'm like, Araki, are you bringing up tennis? Are you sure it was around this point? And it turns out, yeah, it was. So I was wrong. No, you misunderstand. It was the one before. It was the one. Okay. Sorry. Listen, man. Listen. When you say this is the best arc and we're starting this chapter, I had to assume you were talking about Lucy and what's the girl's name? Scarlet Heart or Scarlet Valentine, and that their embrace is why you think it's the best arc. Yeah. Yes, got it. Okay. All right. Sorry. My bad. We all misunderstood each other. All right, let's see. So, what the fuck? Oh, that's Lucy. I thought that was like a female. I thought that was a female gyro for a second. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Okay. So, excuse me. Chapter 49 of Steel Ball Run. We are almost at 50 fucking chapters. You know what? At the bare minimum, we're going to get to chapter 50. Yeah. And if the chapters are like this quick, because the previous 2 or 3 arcs felt like we had like thick chapters of a lot of content, a lot of reading, a lot of pages. I'm like, damn, man, I'm not blazing through. But so far, this arc and the previous arc, the Sugar Mountain arc, we've been going. So we can definitely get to chapter 50 today. Steel Ball Run. So we have Lucy with noticeably no shirt, but covered up tastefully, and she has a belt buckle of a horseshoe, and I think her belt in general is clovers, so she's lucky. I think that's the idea. I'm gonna guess. And of course, I'm gonna save this cover page here because I have research I need to do. And I want to admire this artwork. And that is all. Chapter 49, Tubular Bells, Part 2. I'm utterly speechless. I sincerely apologize for this. What the? Okay. So we have a image of Lucy looking disheveled. And with it comes 2 stars placed in sensitive areas, and then another star in the lower region, also in a sensitive area. Yo, Araki, did like people complain in part 6 that there was not enough Yuri? And yo, fans were like, come on, Araki, come on now, I know you can do it. And then Araki's like, fine. I give you enough yowie, fine. Here you go. Here's some Yuri. I gotta feed the Yuri fans, of course. He's a man of equality. He gives and he takes away. So we see like this very weird clock with these 2 women, and they're like staring at each other, and it's very obvious what we're trying to get into. I should be leaving soon. Oh no, how are you feeling, Lucy? Better? Have you? Such a cute nose, you know. You can call me Scarlet, by the way. You see, we can be friends now. I'm fine with that. Now come, Lucy. Call me Scarlet. Yo, the inner desires that were not allowed at this time period, they're manifesting. And she pokes her nose. I couldn't possibly call you by that name. You're Miss Valentine, the First Lady. I want you to call me by my name, Lucy. I ask of you, please. Everyone calls me First Lady. Just call me Scarlet loudly now. I want you to say, like it, you are reproaching me. Okay, so is this how she's going to get the heart? She's using the First Lady? She's seducing the First Lady to get to the president. This would be like a fucking telenovela. I could totally see this. So we have the president on his walk, looking at a watch. Scarlet, oh, so good. Good. That's absolutely wonderful. Would you like some tea, by the way? You should spend the afternoon here. But I would be bothering you, wouldn't I? Well, I guess it could be fine. My husband's room is 3 doors down anyway. Yo, this is a nice area that they're staying in. Like, I know it's like a Chicago mansion, but damn. Oh, and besides, it's time for our afternoon break. You are here, right? The president always takes an afternoon nap for about 20 to 30 minutes. Really? Okay. That's important. Lucy, you don't say. No, this is the first I've heard of it. Oh my, really? That shouldn't be the case. We were on the same train during the initial cross-country trip, weren't we? Really? I wasn't aware. By the way, just because it's Yuri Yuri, don't think I forgot. Yo, like I said before, when the anime gets adapted for this, I know people are going to be upset with the Lucy stuff. But I better not see people be like, oh, this is just so endearing. This is just so tantalizing. Hold on, let me fix my camera. Why is it so low? I better not hear anyone be like, oh, the Lucy and Scarlet moment. Oh, this is, oh, it makes me feel things. Like, okay, are we not going to address the elephant in the room? Because you certainly were. You certainly were with her introduction and her relationship with her husband. If we're not okay with Lucy being who she is with a dude, then maybe Lucy with a girl who probably is also older than her is not okay. Just saying. Just saying. I'm going to move on from the topic, but I'm just going to put that out there for posterity's sake, because I can already see part 7, when it gets animated, Lucy's going to be a big controversy. Lucy's going to be a massive controversy. And when we get to this part, I could see some people double back, have double standards. For sure. For sure. But you know what? Here's my honest opinion. Just let Araki cook. It was the 1800s. Let him cook. Let him cook. No. This is the first time I've heard about it. Really? But we should have been on the same case. We were... Right. So I already went through that. I wasn't aware. Well, you're right. Heart. Whether or not the president takes a nap doesn't matter. By the way, Lucy, are things going well between you and your husband? You two have a more than... Oh my... They're just saying what I'm trying to say. You have a more than 35-year age gap. Rocky's trying to remind us of what he's cooking. Isn't that right? How scandalous. Oh God, people are going to be upset. Things aren't going well between me and my husband because I married him just for the power and money. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We met 15 years ago. I was a student and he was from my hometown. We danced together at the party, but that strange thing is I could never hear his footsteps. Yeah? He's stealth? He has a stealth mode? No matter where he walked, he didn't make a sound, and that made me fall for him. Interesting. What do you mean by that? He can walk without making footsteps. No matter what kind of floor it is, he can still do it now. It's sexy, wouldn't you think? Sure. So he's like... What's the technique called? He has the Killua technique from Hunter x Hunter. The shadow step? He has like the shadow step? On that day of the party, he found a mandolin lying in the corner of the dance hall, and he suddenly jumped on it. A mandolin? What, like, not a, what's the instrument called? Not a banjo. I'm not familiar with instruments. So, like a banjo guitar hybrid of some kinds. He found a mandolin lying on the corner of the dance hall, and he suddenly jumped on it. He can play the mandolin with his bare feet. Okay. He hops around on the strings, even with all his weight. He played me Mozart. That's okay. He played Mozart with his feet. Okay, so he's a show off. Or at least that's what it sounded like. A man of many skills. And 2 years ago, he became the president. So he's already at the end of his 2 years. So he has 2 more years. And then he will be already like done with it. Is this his first term? Is this a 1-term president, or is he in his 2 terms? Knowing him, I feel like he would somehow already be in his 2 terms. And this is the 1800s. So FDR and his rule that got in place where you can't be a 3-term president, that hasn't happened yet. So in theory, and knowing his influence, at the time, Valentine can probably be a 3-term president. That's a scary thought. Speaking of scary thoughts, we're living through a scary time right now. And then 2 years ago, he became president. An extraordinary decision make and precision, if I were to say so. But he also has a warmth about him. You see, he's very sharp, also warm-hearted, literally. I fell in love with that. And for 15 years, the characteristics about him have not changed. Has he wait, are they implying that he had the heart for 15 years? And I think she's realizing that too. Lucy, like, okay. That face of yours is just quietly listening. So cute. Let me fiddle your ear for a moment. Oh, ear. Nose. Mine, fucking brain fart there. And she's like rubbing her nose. Okay. Do we have nose people in the chat? Type a 1 if you're a nose person. Can I play with your lips? Alright, this is getting weird. I mean, it was already weird, but now we're getting weird. Poke, poke. Like, she's like strumming her lips. Can I do it with 2 fingers? That's a little early, don't you think? Can I play with your cheeks? And now, if I do so, call me Scarlet. And then she yells, like, I'm not going to do that, but she yells, Scarlet! And then, oh no, she's one of those. She gets off just at the very mention of her. And then, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, I love the president, but you're the only one who has such a wonderful, pinchable face, my dear. She better not be, like, physical enjoyment. I want to ask you a favor. Yeah, sorry. I want to ask you a favor. I want you to... Oh, no. Oh, okay. Yo. Yo. People are going to be like, based. 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 I want you to sit on me. Please. I want it now. Yo. She's dying of thirst. Huh? That's fine, right? Yes, yes. Can't you squeeze me? Yo. If this was Yakuza, that S&M girl would be loving her right now. Oh my dear Lucy. Please, I want you to squeeze me with that cute little butt of yours. What? Squeeze? Squeeze me, yes, until I can't breathe. Oh, fuck. She just keeps getting further deep, man. Soon enough, that's gonna be literal. This is exciting, isn't it? Please, now hurry, hurry, squeeze my face. Oh my, okay. She's one of those, she's one of those, she's one of those. You have to, hurry, hurry, Lucy, harder. Do it harder, more. Yo, I'm not showing this panel because we're getting a little too risky. Sit on me, Lucy. And then she falls asleep. Okay, alright. So, she, like, blissed herself into slumber. Excuse me, are you alright, First Lady? Alright. Yo, time to move. Execute. Let's do the order. So she grabs a tea, looks at a clock. She dumps the tea into a vase. She's asleep. Okay, whoa, Lucy. Lucy Goosey over here. At least that's what she's making her. She did a Cosby. The sleeping drugs I poured into her have finally kicked in. Alright, Luce, what's the plan? There's no way that I can back down now. If I don't do this, I will be killed. I need to steal the heart of the president. So he's going to take a nap. So the idea is that these parts are like magnets. They're going to like suck to each other. But again, he's going to have guards. And also, what if she's faking? What if she's like, oh, Lucy, don't you know I do hardcore LSD? This little drug of yours was just like a little light pill for me. And after I have escaped from this mansion, I have to help defeat the president. Corpse parts are drawn to each other. If you hold the right eye near his chest, that should be able to draw the standability out. That should be enough. That's what they told me, at least. Okay, so we go further. She opens a door using her, like, what's it called? The, like, powder lens thing that women have. So she's using the mirror to, like, gauge people down the hall. Smart. There are at least 3 guards to the right and 2 to the left in this hall. And at least there's ones that I can see. There must be others within the courtyard. Okay, so she goes over to the window. If I'm going to take my afternoon rest now, I can wake up in 30 minutes. All right, Luce, come on. Time's a ticking. Bum 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 bum. So she goes to this nice bathroom, looks around, investigates. Oh, there's like another door attached to this bathroom. So it's a 2-way bathroom shared with 2 different areas, and then it leads into the actual like main guest room. Interesting. And then she sees the man himself resting. There he is. The president himself in his room. So she remembers the words. Oh, it's fine. My husband is 3 doors down anyways. You're aware, right? The president always takes an afternoon nap. So it's now or never. It's now or never. Yes, of course. I already knew this. That he would always take a nap in the afternoon. So this would be the perfect approach to do this. And hold this eye over the chest. That's all I have to do. Ah, not that simple. Yo, the president knows. Sleep with one eye open. One eye open. Who's there? It's not Scarlet, is it? Show yourself. Who are you? I'm only going to tell you one more time. Approach. So he gets out of bed. And then is Lucy just going is she just going to go for it? Is she going to seduce the president? We're going to have a Bill Clinton scenario going on right now? Huh? What's the meaning of this? You know that I value my afternoon rest, don't you? We agreed not to disturb each other during our respite, did we not? Wait, what? Okay. What just happened? How the hell did she do that? She like turned into Scarlet. How? Did she finally get her ability? Scarlet, the turbo, she's clutching it. Look at this spray, Lucy Steele. Wait, Hot Pants? Hot Pants had an interact. Okay, this is off screen. So we're getting a new scenario that happened. Hot Pants interacted with Lucy, turned towards the nozzle of my spray can. She sprays it on her like a delayed effect, so she can disguise herself too. Okay, getting more abilities. Only once, just once, can be anyone. You can use the disguise on yourself if you want to. Once you touch the person in question, the disguise will be activated. This is my meat spray, and what I spray onto you is just an adherent to your skin. When you want to take it off, your disguise that is, all you have to do is peel it. Okay. Does she already have the corpse parts? Like, by stealing from Johnny? You can run if you want, but you should consider all of the other options first. I found Gyro and Johnny unconscious by the Mississippi River, and I searched them. They didn't have the right eye when I found them. Yo, what's her angle? Now that this news of the government is searching for a woman in Chicago has been popping up, who weighs less, I love how they keep mentioning that, who weighs less than 51 kilograms, I knew that the culprit had to be you. And lucky for me, I found you all alone. But the president will find out sooner rather than later. So, very soon would be my guess. And who are you? I can't say that I'm your friend, but I won't say I'm your enemy. I came here to help you rather than to go with the race. You're trying to ward off the president, aren't you? With your right eye in hand in your pocket. She taps her back. What is it? Why is everyone collecting these pieces? Whose corpse is this? That's, placating to what we want to answer. I can't talk about it. Why? Explain, please. All I can tell you at this very moment is that it has to do with the Vatican. Is she a fucking agent of the Vatican? She thinks she's my dude. Oh my god. Fuck, I forget his name. Oh, no, hold on. No. I have to remember his name. From Helsing. Yes, Anderson. Alexander Anderson. I almost said Alexander Hamilton because of the goddamn Team 4-Star song parody. My dude. She thinks she's the GOAT, man. She thinks she is the GOAT. She's an agent of the Vatican. Fuck. I want to do a Helsing reread or a Helsing rewatch. Maybe we'll do that on the channel. Because I heard apparently, word through the grapevine, so take it for what you will, they're considering doing a new Helsing anime, which would be kind of nice because outside of Helsing Ultimate, which is so fucking good, the original anime takes part of the first part of the story that a lot of people don't know. So it would be kind of nice if we had a completed anime, all stylized. But I just fear, one, that the new animation wouldn't look good. Because we've been seeing, like fucking Fist of the North Star, a lot of the older series are not getting their just desserts when it comes to a proper adaptation. And I don't like that. But then, two, with the current climate on how everyone is reacting on social media, I'm going to be real. I don't think they can handle Helsing. I don't think people can handle Helsing. Like, this series gets depressingly dark, but it's so awesome. But it's absolutely gory. And we tackle some very tough topics. We tackle a lot of tough topics in Helsing. And right now, I just don't think people have the fortitude and the patience to go through that, which sucks because I can already see it. Because it has if it has a terrible adaptation, a terrible new adaptation, it sucks for the fans that have waited so long for like a new version. But then on top of that, if people just start dogpiling on it because they don't like the subject matters of the series, it would just be a shame for such a great series to be bogged down by such atrocious animation and stupid takes on the web. But I digress. Let me get back to what we were discussing. JoJo's. Let me get back to the chapter. But yeah, she's probably part of the Vatican. She's like a secret agent. She's a secret agent of the Vatican. I'm trying to collect the I just have to read. Oh, they're right there. I'm trying to collect the corpse parts within the race at present. I'm looking to defeat anyone who gets in my way. So listen, Lucy Steele. The spray can will alter your hair, your eyebrows, and even your voice. Good ability. Even the person has a scent, I can mimic the scent. You may now approach the president with the disguise, and even though his powers are unknown to us at the current moment, once you extract the heart, he will not be able to use his powers and be rendered powerless. That's what you have been sent to do. So are you ready? If you're not, you should caution because it will lead to an execution. And your husband. Yeah. Yep. Hydrate. Can I really take the heart from the president just by holding the eye out? And she goes, and her hand, the handle, is coming out too. A demonstration. Just take a look, like I just did, and then escape. You should do it then. You have more experience. That will be impossible. I cannot dissolve these corpse parts like I normally do. Even if I could infiltrate this president's mansion, only you could be the corpse part outside, and you have to do it while they still don't know what's going on. This isn't why I received the eye from Gyro. You have to stiffen your resolve, Mrs. Steele. Just hold it. Stop right there. I'm telling you to halt, Scarlet. This is the first time you've come into my bedroom. Yeah. And then JoJo's. If you aren't acting your normal self, character's gonna pick up that, like, instantly. Like, my IQ's telling me this is a trap of some kind. This is the first time you've ever come into my bedroom. Why? Why aren't you saying anything? What's wrong? Answer, Scarlet. The dogs. Ooh, they're approaching. Oh, true. I just realized, one, the dogs are coming out. But then two, Hot Pants said she mimics the scent of the people she, like, is trying to mimic. Who she's trying to disguise. Are these dogs going to, like, seek her out? Are they going to seek her out now that she smells differently? Probably not. But these metallic balloon guard dogs are actually growling. That's fucking crazy. Grr. So these guard dogs are ready. They're sniffing too. What are these things? Are they a stand? No, they're just regular fucking chihuahuas. Yeah, they're a fucking stand. Could this be the president's ability? No, it can't be. Besides, am I, in this appearance, the first lady supposed to know about stands? Does she know that her husband is a stand user? And does she know that the president is looking for the intruder from back in Kansas? She mustn't know all these details. If she did, she wouldn't have invited me all the way here. That's a good point. Well, what is it? Come out with it already. Why aren't you saying anything? Why are you remaining silent? What are these things? They're scary. What are they? They're growling at me. They're startling me. And then he notices, huh? Really now? I hope that's your leg, man. I hope that's your leg. I'm not showing that panel because I don't know if that's his leg underneath the cover. Because if it's not, damn, President. Whew. Really now? That's right. You didn't know, did you? They're called tubular bells. They're advanced guard dog mechanisms, but you don't need to worry about them. There were an intruder a while back. So does he know that his wife doesn't have the ability to see stands, and yet he's gonna like draw her out? And tubular bells is made to track this specific intruder by scent. And she's like, by scent? So you don't have to worry. Even if you kick them, they'll be fine. They won't attack you. By scent. So then he means it can't be then. The dogs. They're sniffing around. Did they get my scent already from somewhere? No, this is terrible. The dogs are pouncing. So does Hot Pants thing not work? She goes in. Onto the bed sheets. Scar, and then shush, shush, shush. Not now. The time for words is over. I came here to play with your lips. I just really like it. I wanted to. Lucy, remember, another thing. I'll slip some of the sleeping drugs behind your nail in case if you need. Oh, so not only did she interact with Hot Pants to get this disguise, that's where she got the drugs. I guess that is a fair point. Where did she get those until now? Okay, so a lot of retroactive stuff right here on how she's doing this. So Hot Pants procured the drugs for her, and she has some behind her nail. Clever. Oh, hold on. Hang on. Are we okay? My signal says we went down for a second. Whoa, hold on. We good? We good? Chat, are we still live? We still live? Yeah, OBS just went down for a second. Hold on. We good? Okay, I pulled myself up. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. OBS just said, "Oh, OBS is disconnecting." Whoa, what do you mean disconnecting? What do you mean? Huh? Hello? But no, I think we're fine. I think we're okay. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Okay, that was weird. Yo, computer, please. Please. We're almost at chapter 50. Okay, so let me see. If you manage to retrieve the heart and escape in that amount of time, no one will suspect the intruder was you. It would take the president a few moments to realize that the heart has been gone. Scar passes out. Now she procures the eye. And then with the eye is trying to draw out the heart. Oh, but it's not. Ooh, it came out. Or it did, but it's like not like going immediately. It came out. It really is working. The heart is ... Oh, the dogs have activated their ability. So that means she's running out of time. Her scent is in the air. So the dog penetrates her leg. And it's like going inside of it. So these things like attack from the inside out. That's terrible. And it crawls up her leg. What's going on? It bit me. It's expanding like rubber. Oh, it's going to tear my skin off. And it's about to burst from inside of me. Pause. I can tell that it's inside my leg. Well, yeah. It's climbing up my muscular veins. Oh, yo, you gotta rip that out. Rip it out. Rip it out. And she does. Oh, fuck. Yo, Lucy. Yo, everyone's gotta go through hardship in JoJo's. No one goes in JoJo's and doesn't get beat up every once in a while. Only a very scant few. There. Wait. Whoa, hold on. What just happened? Wait a minute. He should just have the heart. Why does he have... He has an ear, a heart, and an arm. Wait. Oh, no, wait. The guy already came back already? The guy? The number 11? He came back already? Damn, wait. How yo, I swear to God, motherfuckers be quick traveling. So he already has the ears. He already has the is it the right arm or the left arm? One of the two. Fuck. Okay. Steal it all. Big cash grab. Go big or go home. What's this? He didn't just have the heart. There are other parts as well. An arm, an ear. 3 in total. Get them. I didn't hear anything like this from Gyro or Hot Pants. The president already has 3 of the corpse parts. Am I supposed to bring the heart back? No. If there are 3, then I should bring them all. And then another dog persists to bite her. Yo, you don't got much time. Start going now. I can't. It won't come out. It's stretching. It's burrowing even further into my body. And then they continue their barrage. Oh, no, wait. I think they stopped. They stopped for some reason. I didn't hear... Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. So, yeah, they stop. She falls over. There are 2 more of them. Oh, they came out of the cupboard. Oh, fuck. The dogs chase her. What's going on? This commotion. What are you... Oh, regular Scarlet's up. This is a problem. What? Who are you? What are you doing here? Yeah, this is going to be an issue. Wait, why? It can't be. At a time like this? No. Yeah, you're going to have to do something now, Luce. And who might you be? This face. That face. Lucy? I've been found out. It's all over. They know who I am. You're going to have to start killing, man. Oh, Mike O is sensing something. A disturbance. Huh? The president's room. One of my dogs. It burst. Chapter 49 comes to an end. All right. What time is it? 12? Okay. I think we can definitely get through chapter 50. We're going to do chapter 50, and that might be the last chapter of the night. But that's okay. That's a good stopping point. That'll be a good stopping point. So let me read through the chat, because it's been a second. All right. We have Destroyer FF Lover. Hello. How's it going, man? We have then FSG. Is it out? No. Part 7 is not out, guys. Part 7, a trailer has yet to be dropped. But when it does, we'll do it. We'll do it. Destroyer, which chapter? I am on now, officially, chapter 50. I'm on chapter 50 of Manga Dex. I'll even post it in the chat for everyone. But if you are live, or you're going to be a VOD gang, shout out to you guys, remember... in the stream, it will be in the description down below. You can go check that link and read it for yourself if you do so. And while you're there, don't forget, like, hit that comment, yes. Put a comment down below, hit that bell notification that you know when we go live, and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 100, I think. We had some shenanigans earlier. Let me see. Oh, no, we're still at 100. Okay, all right, we're still at 100. So... continue to subscribe to the channel either way, even though we're at 100. We're going to do our first watch-along next week. It's going to be the K-pop series. Not series. It's going to be that K-pop movie drama, the K-pop Demon Hunters, I think it is. Yeah, this thing right here. We're going to watch this next week. I'm going to set out a time and schedule, and we're going to watch it on stream. Yeah, it's going to be good. This will be our first watch-along thing that we're going to do on the series. On the channel. Fuck me. I can't talk today. I have mush mouth today. But yeah. Mm. So yeah, that's the chapter I'm on. I was on chapter 49. Now I'm on chapter 50. Destroyer FF Lover. I assume FF in your name is Foo Fighter? You like Foo Fighter, I imagine? My favorite stand. That's a good question. I think it's probably Sticky Fingers because I like how it looks, first of all. It has probably one of the most pleasing designs. It's a very slick but still very out there look for a stand to have. But also its abilities are just so useful for, teleporting, from reassembling yourself, and it's actually still a good fighting stand. It can actually do pretty good close quarter combat. Um so that probably might be my favorite stand. It's kind of hard not to like the classics too, like Star Platinum, The World. Out of the original, I actually do like Silver Chariot. I think Silver Chariot has like a very good design that still holds up to this day as like one of the better stand looks. Silver Chariot. Let me pull him up. Let me pull up my boy. My boy. Can I pull up a manga panel? Yeah. That's what I like. That's what I'm talking about. So out of the original Part 3 stands, I would definitely say Silver Chariot's my favorite. Simple and clean is the way that it is, baby. The way that it be. And of course, shout out to Polnareff, the GOAT. The GOAT. But overall, favorite, probably Sticky Fingers. Sticky Fingers! Let me pull up. No. Here we go. It's so good. I like the anime's coloring of Sticky Fingers more than I like the manga version. I really dig the blue and white. The blue and white, I think, went so fucking well together. Yeah. So there you go. There's my favorite stand. All right. Let's get into chapter 50, and that's probably going to be the last chapter of the day. Oh, yeah, because it's 53 pages. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But that's a good place to stop then, though. So, chapter 50, folks. Chapter 50. Here we go. Here we go. So, we have Mike O, again, explaining his stand, not in the chapter. Well, we kind of did, though. So, this one's not that bad. Mike O, Balloon Dog. Stand name, Tubular Bells. Has the ability to blow up metal objects like a balloon. Once he forms the stand into a shape, such as a balloon dog, it gains the ability to track down its target. It burrows into said body and destroys them from the inside out. Haunting. Okay. Tubular Bell, Part 3. That's a cover. Whew. Lucy, are you Lucy? That face, though. What are you doing? You look distressed. And then the dogs activate more. Are you all right? You poor... She's not going to question that she looks like her. Oh, I guess maybe she can't... Oh. There we go. So then again, that answers the thing before. Valentine knew his wife can't sense stands. So she just sees Lucy. Yep. Okay. Very smart. Yo, that fucking 4D chess moves right there. Are you all right, you poor thing? You look so frightened. She saw me. It's over. My husband will be held responsible for this. I've had the intention to do everything with the corpse parts or the president or this country. I wanted things to go back to normal. I just want everything to be normal again. But you little... Oh, you little sus bitch. I'll blow a hole in that pretty little face of yours. Damn. Damn, she fucking fired instantly, too. Oh, damn. Oh, lost a finger. Ugh. Maybe hot pants can help. So, blows off a finger. Ugh. Ugh. The president's still stirring. I don't know what you want, but you're a... Oh, she does know. She does. Oh, okay. Fuck me. I gotta wait to make assumptions over here. You are a stand user. You used me to get in here now, didn't you? And here I was, starting to love you. I was going to take you under my wing and let you be with me forever. Oh God, one of those kind of secret relationships. Gotcha. That would have been not the best. But now you're gonna blow her away. You little whore! I'm gonna scrape your breast off with my bullets. Man, Rocky, you're so descriptive in how you're gonna kill people. So she starts blasting, open fires. What's going on? I hear gunfire. Impossible. The noise is from the president's room. Yo, Mr. President, get down. Get down. This is why you have to have guards outside, like, directly of the bedroom. You can't just let them, like, rest in peace. Not when you're the president. Or important like them. Alright, the guard dogs, they start activating. You fucking bitch. Don't you dare try to move away from me. And then, ooh, the shin. The shin. Oh, no. Yo, Jojo's characters are endurance, pain-soaking monsters. They take so much fucking punishment. Like, in real life, the pain of having one of your knees blasted would be excruciating. You would not know what to do. You bitch, I will end you. And then they fall out the door to the windowsill. Dog still chasing. Here they come, but then she closes the door. Yeah, that's not going to stop them. They rubberify through the actual door frame. It will automatically track any of the enemies. It remembers the intruder's scent. Oh, God. I got hiccups. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, Mike. It's no use. They're going to break through, and they can't stop them. They will burst. It won't stop following me until it latches on and bursts within me. Ooh, oh, she's got her in a chokehold. Lucy, how dare you do this to me? I will make you pay. I'll make sure to see what happens to those who deceive me. I'm not going to let you off with a mere execution. Far from it. I'm going to have you barely cling to life and make you lose everything you had before. Oh, wow. Woo! I don't like the way that you're gesturing with your hands right now. I do not like that. And she pries and digs one of, like, the fucking nails that are inside of her. Like, yeah, you're going to suffer for what you did to me. God. Again, pain-soaking. Pain-soaking. The cops. The guards. Mr. President, where are you? What? I'll have you give these cute little legs of yours first. I'll make these dogs feed on them out of my own hand. And here they come. They're about to go in, but I wonder if she takes off the disguise, are they going to attack Scarlet instead? Oh, she does. She does disactivate it. My scent. The one that's closer. So she molds the thing. So not only does it have Scarlet's scent, it has hers. So you can then trick the dogs into going closer to her. That's actually very clever. Yo, wait. If she did that to the president, would that have killed him? Could Lucy have killed Valentine just like that? Face. Off. And on to the president. And on to the president. And then he'd be dead. He'd be dead, right? He would just die. Okay, that's kind of interesting. She could have ironically killed the president. And then there they go. And then turn, pivot. Oh, yeah, you're dead. You're dead. They go in her eyeball. They go in her ear. Oh, yeah. So she's fucked. And then, boom. nails out of her back of her skull. Yeah, deserved. How the fuck are you? See, I keep saying it, man. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. I keep saying it. When a JoJo character does die, it's honestly shocking. It genuinely is. How are you alive? How are you still breathing? You have a nail going through your skull here. You have a nail going through here. You have a nail going through up here. Like, come on now. There's no way that you'd be like, Lucy, like clinging to life right now. These guys have, like, JoJo's characters have some of the most impressive endurance in, like, most series. Just how? And then dies. There you go. There you go. Finally. Fucking finally. Holy shit, man. What have I done? I had to kill the first lady. Yeah, that's a capital offense. Yup. No going back now. If I didn't, she would have killed me. Mr. President, Sir Valentine, are you okay? What's going on? What's with the commotion? I was in the middle of my nap. Mr. President, there's been gunfire. It was coming from your room. There was an intruder here in my room? And then the scene of the crime. Yep. Uh-oh. Mike O. Unless that's not a two-way glass of that window, she been caught. She been caught. Lucy been caught. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, maybe he can't. Hold on. There could be a chance. No, I don't think he did see her. All he sees is blood, though. Oh, fuck. What the? Yo, wait. I feel like Hot Pants just got way better. Hold on. She can molt. Well, no, we did see that she can, like, liquefy herself. But wait a minute. She's way better than when we fought Ringo. Maybe she has more of an environmental advantage here than, like, in the cabin in the woods. But I feel like she's gotten way better with her powers. Okay, Hot Pants. What's the plan? What's the play? They see each other. What is this? The world of this bathroom, and you're, Hot Pants, a member of this race. Lucy, the heart. Where are the corpse parts? Were you able to snag them? She is just mentally drained after everything she's done. I brought them all in. Damn, she got them. I brought them all in the bag. It wasn't just the heart. I have the right arm and both ears. I have acquired all three of them. I have them. And Hot Pants like, damn. And the president. Hey, where's the thump thump? Where's the thump thump? Thump thump no go boom. What? Huh? It can't be. This feeling. No. 3, Lucy. This is unexpected. There are many people in the world who would willingly give up their lives in order to obtain these corpse parts. And yet, for example, even a woman, even someone like a nun. Is that your story? Are you a nun? Is she a nun? Hot Pants is a nun? Nah. What? Well, if she works for the Vatican, she's a holier than thou woman. But, okay. Now then, it will be all over soon. The only one who saw you was this outside person through the window, and we will both escape. I will dispose of him. Yo, is Hot Pants gonna die? Like, everyone has, like, a chance of dying in this. Mountain Tim, Sandman. Yeah, I think we're gonna find out Hot Pants' story. And then that means she's probably gonna die. Oh, he activates his liquefy ability. So she can liquefy, he can rubberfy. Oh, it's that fucking little joke of you stick to me like glue to rubber or something like that. So he makes the nails, the screws, into balloons. And even the window, I think, is becoming, or like the metal in the window is becoming balloons. And then he makes like these like spiky balls in the air. That's cool. They're coming for us. The metal will blow up like balloons and start following you. Once it gets inside you, it's going to be all over. It will burst all of your veins and burst and kill you. Yep. This guy kind of reminds me of like a way better what was his name from Dressrosa? The guy who can blow up stuff in Doflamingo's crew. Like that balloon guy. What was his name? Google. Help me. Help me, Monsieur Google. Dofi family. Like he had like a balloon popping power. Gladius. That's his name. Gladius. He reminds me of like a way more competent. I mean, it's Jojo's. Most of the time they're competent. He reminds me of like a way more competent Gladius. There's nothing to worry about, Lucy. My spray cream starter only needs to attack the user. It only needs to finish him off. I only need to aim for the specific user of the stand. I mean, that's going to be easier said than done, but she fucking Fantastic Fours her arm away from all these projectiles, goes to the window, and is about to use her spray, destroys it, goes to him, but nah, it's not that easy. It's not going to be that easy. Not going to be that easy. Yep. Oh, holy fuck. He cut off her hand. How? I don't know, but he did. But he did. So, boom. Her hand gets severed. And then, oh no, the spray can is on the outside. Yeah, you didn't think that one through, now did you? She's like, ugh. Drops it. Blood everywhere. What the fuck? Oh, he's got like these balloon swans, and like the hinges of like the windowsill are now weapons. Dude, okay. He's got like these mini golems all over the place. My. Tubular bells. I've already turned the tin. They're tin. Oh, they're tin shutters of the window into balloon birds and floated them around my world. I'll float all of the surrounding metal and direct them towards you, my dear. And then her arm hits the ground, splattering. Ugh, damn it. My tubular bells will sever not only serve as my defensive tact, but they can even be sentenced to the world of death by guillotine. Why you keep saying the world? Like he's a hardcore Dio fan. Now then, how dare you invade this territory? Do you, Hot Pants, have any idea the abilities that allow you to melt your body? You put me in quite a predicament. My world, my name, as the president's personal guard, has now been sullied. This world is in which you will not be forgiven. I will capture and torture everything slowly out of you, so that you and your country will learn to never interfere. I will be putting you in a world of true terror. Yo, this guy is the real deal. He's putting in a lot of work. I feel like he's way more competent than Blackmore. And he knows, by the way, that you're from a certain area. Okay. Stay alive. Don't move from where you are. Huh? Is there someone talking behind that wall? You're not the only intruder? And then she goes, but then the shutter, like he like has it as a bird, but then de-rubberfies it. Also, you know what? He's like a mix of Diamante and Gladius. Yeah. He de-rubberfies it, and like a guillotine. Oh, damn. Lost the other. She can't catch a break. Yeah, Hot Pants. Hot Pants, you're finished. You're done. Okay, so Hot Pants is gonna die. We barely knew ye, literally. So Hot Pants lost her other arm and another spray can. The birds unravel and start to fire. And Hot Pants is just getting beat the hell up. And like the tin just starts like swirling around the room like it's cutting an AoE effect. Lucy behind the stone in terror. Oh, does he see Scarlet's body? He sees Scarlet's body. Ah. You. What are you doing here? Oh, no, he does see Lucy Steele. He does. Okay. You're Lucy Steele. No, she's... And the corpse. What have you? It can't be. There, in the bathroom. Mike O is with someone in the room. They're on the other side of the door frame. We need to bust it down. Hot Pants, how dare you kill the president's wife? And then he's just gonna go in. He's too angry now. He's too angry, and that's gonna be his comeuppance. He goes in through the window, has his nails about like pop off, kind of literally. You are now sentenced to be tortured and now repeal all that you've done. Immediately, you are sentenced to execution. Blows him up. What? Oh, no. An Uno reverse? He blew up his own head, but not on purpose. Like, the air itself reabsorbed, and now his head's about to blow up. He just got a massive 5 head, man. Whoa, hold on. What happened? And even he's like, what the hell? What? And then Lucy, shocked, Hot Pants, explain. Because this is somehow Hot Pants. Go on, stop. You'll eventually lose consciousness and die like that. You see, my attack that you have been over for a while. Parts of my left arm scattered. My body's been sprayed with this spray can. Okay. I didn't soil your good name. I soiled just your face with my meat spray. The parts of my left arm have infiltrated the very flesh and are now within your throat and lungs. So when her arm got guillotined outside, when it got guillotined, even the minute blood she can manipulate to go inside of him and destroy him. That's actually OP. That's actually very OP. Yeah, wait a minute. What the fuck? Holy shit. Okay, I didn't know she had that much control of her molecular structure like that. To like the point of like tiny blood cells. My meat spray has infiltrated through my left arm. Blah, blah, blah. They will go into your throat and lungs. The more you try to blow up, the more yourself you shall inflate. If you're a fan of that, congratulations. It's over for you. There's no need for you to die in such a shameful way. Just die peacefully as you are. Yo. Nah, he goes for it. He's like, fuck you. I'm just gonna try anyway. Dies. He literally blows up like a balloon, and then... Oh, fuck. You see his spine cord, too. Oh, man, Jojo's. Oh, man. And then the Secret Service busts down the door. And then Mike O is officially dead. Because, I mean, come on. You're not coming back from that. The security guards looking around, finding what happened. Are you all right? What could possibly have happened here? Are you hurt? Are you injured? Oh. Is Lucy pretending to be Scarlet again? She is. She is pretending to be Scarlet. First Lady, quickly, bring a doctor. Call a doctor immediately. And then the president. I'm fine. I'll be okay. I'm not hurt. And then Lucy. So the spray can effect activated again. Unfortunately, Lucy, in this situation, it's impossible for me to help you escape. Even if I use my spray and melt you down enough for you to fit into the drain, you will most likely die. Don't tell me Hot Pants died so Lucy can live. I think so. I think she used the remainder of her ability to save her. As for the corpse parts, Lucy, I can barely bring the... I can bring the ears and hearts with me, but the arm is too large. I can't do it. I have to leave it with you. The left arm and the backbone couldn't come with me when I entered after all. That's why you have to pose as Scarlet Valentine, the First Lady. I'll do something about the real Scarlet later. That's the only option for you to survive. And listen, the only intruder, culprit was me. Just me. Hot Pants. I will take responsibility for everything. Damn. Yo. Okay, Hot Pants. That's what you'll tell them. Make sure of it. Fit me into the description. I'm under 51 kilograms, 51 kilograms, female. The night in Kansas City can travel 100 kilometers in a single day. Okay. You have endured this as the First Lady. Okay, this is a good cover-up. Now, will it work, though? No, it can't be something like this. Until the race is over, until the rest have been gathered and collected, only a little longer, it will be over soon enough. So in Chicago, we have the right arm, both the ears, and the heart. But that's what Hot Pants has. She's going to go deliver that, I hope, to Johnny and Gyro, but probably not. On Lake Michigan, we have both the legs, which will be the 6-stage goal. And then we have Mr. Steele. I will tell your husband, Mr. Steele, about everything. It will be a secret. So he's going to get called up. Scarlet, what has happened here? Looks her up and down. He probably knows. Scarlet looks at the arm. Hot Pants, the racer, she was in your bedroom. I shot her, and the balloon dogs protected me. But she now has escaped out of the drain. Thank you. You were the one who protected me. And then he gets the arm. And she cries, because that's all she can do now. Ooh, nice panel. Okay, I guess this is the end of the arc. Or at least for this arc. So she thinks about everything that she's gone through. Her husband and the two that she's working with. And then a nice overview shot. Oh, wait, I think this is supposed to be a double page panel. Let me see. Can I get this? Can I get this in one shot? Maybe? Let's see. Let me see. Single page, double page. No, it's not supposed to be a double page. Never mind. That's still cool, though. And that is the end of And that's the end of chapter 50. If it would let me go back. No. Hold on. Wait. Manga Dex. Manga Dex, please. Oh, that's a long strip. Okay. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is chapter 50. Okay. Good end. Good end. I think this is a good place to stop. We have reached chapter 50 of part 7. I'm pretty sure we are at the halfway point now. Not bad. Not bad. Hot Pants is getting interesting. So we have to find out what's their goal with the Vatican. Outside of keeping what most likely is. Because, yeah, at this point, they're not even keeping it a secret anymore. They're all but saying the name. Jesus. They want to keep Jesus' corpse out of the hands of these evildoers. These sinners. Most likely. Most likely. Alright, chat, what's going on? Before we end it, say your pieces, say your prayers, we'll get some stuff out of the way, and then we will be back later in the evening with a Bug Ego and a new read-through. Ruigyaga. Rugya? Sorry, I'm terrible with names. I will always be terrible with names. Part 6 had the worst beginning, so boring. Part 7 from page 1 is entertaining. Yeah, I would. I mean, I've tried to get into part 7 before, but only through this read-through have I gotten this far. Like, this is the farthest I have ever been because of this read-through, and I'm grateful for that. But I will definitely say, part 7 in the beginning definitely needed to be a little bit more exciting. But I would say, compared to part 6, it's definitely more entertaining. Sure. The art is peak in 7, and a good mix of Araki's old art style and new one. Yeah, I would say so. I've seen the art style for part 5 and part 6. I think it's definitely better. It's still, to me, like when we went to that Stroheim for this part, nothing I think is ever going to beat part 1 through 3 JoJo's. To me, the art style, the aesthetic of like what it used to be, here we go. It's too good. I like the shading, I like the colorization, the body like types, even though they're really unrealistic, but that's kind of the point. It just looks so good. It looks so good. And not to say part 7 hasn't looked good at times, because it has. It has. I think it actually, from a manga point of view, I think it looks better than part 5, and I love part 5. It definitely looks better than part 6 as well. I would even argue it looks better than part 4. I would even argue from a manga artistic point of view, it looks better. Yeah. Yeah, I think it definitely looks better than part 4. Yeah. I think it actually for sure looks better than part 4. But do I think it's the best? No. But that's because I'm an old head. I like part 3, part 2's, and part 1's art style. The classic look. I think the best art style, if we go off of manga so far for JoJo's, is part 3. And that's probably not going to change. Are we ever going to explore Gyro Stand? I don't know. So again, no spoilers. I don't know. Because here's the thing. He should still have his stand. And if we go back to the True Man's World arc, I think I actually have the thing. Let me see. I should have the picture. If it wants to load. Yeah. Yep. Hold on, let me see. No, I can't capture that. Damn. Fuck. But the stand, overall, should be explored. He has it. Can I drag it? No, I can't drag it. Fuck. I'm limited. No. but he should have a stand. He should have it. He doesn't have any more corpse parts now, so potentially it may be deactivated. But I hope we explore it because we saw, because of the corpse ability activating through him getting the turbo eye, we saw how awesome it was. But then during the Ringo fight, Gyro Ringo stand. For like a brief second, yes. For a brief second, when he like fires at like the cabin wall, we do see like an actual full-blown stand emerge. Like it's not just the eye anymore that's guiding him and doing all those abilities that he had, which he hasn't done in a long while, but we know why. We actually see like his stand form, a humanoid body. So I hope when Lucy like comes back together with the gang, at the bare minimum, he should get his turbo back, which is this. But I hope this forms as well because he's changed as a person. He has, a lot more resolve. And when you have a character growth moment, your stand typically gets better as well. Especially if it's like a Koichi situation where it's an ever-evolving stand based on your temperament and your mental factor. So because Gyro is growing as a person, that's why I assume his stand is growing as well. The same thing can be said with Johnny. I gotta be careful here because I don't want to get spoiled. Johnny versus Sandman. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want to get spoiled. But here we go. I think. Let me see if I can get a good shot of his stand. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. That's fine. Johnny, when he got his resolve, that also kind of activated, I think, maybe more of the corpse parts as well that he had at the time. And his stand started to change too. His stand started to change as well. So I hope this means before, because I imagine at some point Johnny's going to have every single corpse from this person inside of himself. So then his stand will evolve on a giga level. But at some point, Gyro should have at least the turbo back one more time, and we should see his stand. Now, after the corpse parts are fully together, will he keep his stand? I don't know. I would like to say yes, but probably not. Because I think he can do so much good shit with it. If this power-up alone gave him, like, so many added abilities to his already powerful, like, spin, then imagine a fully realized stand. Imagine a fully realized steel ball spinned stand. Gyro could have one of the most nastiest abilities in the verse. I'm not even kidding. Like, Spin already has a nasty ability. Him getting, like, the eyeball version of it gave him a boost. If he gets this, man will be disgusting. Man will be disgustingly more powerful. But yeah, Riga, I'm gonna call you Rue. Rue, I don't know. I would say at least one more time we're gonna see his stand when the eyeball comes back. But after that, no idea. We are like heavily nerfing Gyro right now. We are heavily nerfing him. Don't worry about the name. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. I know some people really do like their names being pronounced right, so that's why I always do apologize, because I'm again just terrible, absolutely terrible. I can barely speak my own sentences, as you've seen from the stream. Part 7 is a breath of fresh air. It's about horse racing and makes you more excited for the stands. Yeah, I would say so. I don't know about breath of fresh air, but it's definitely been a... Even for our Rocky standards, this is a very different take on a story arc. And the fact that it's just back to, like, the basics. Like, this is going back to, like, kind of part 1, part 2, where it's just two amigos and, like, you don't have a big group is very different from what he had been doing for the longest time. You know me. I love Stardust Crusaders. I love the gang. That, to me, is probably the best gang. I love part 5 too. The fucking Passione, that's good too. Um, Even in part 4, you had Josuke Okuyasu, you had Koichi, and then you can even argue it's Rohan and the other gang as well. But like now we're going back to like the basics of Jonathan and his master Zeppeli, Joseph and Caesar. You can also count Lisa too if you wanted to, but like it's a very tight knit main cast, and because you do that, you kind of have more time to focus on these individuals than you would have with a larger set of a crew, which is, I think, better when you have more variety, but you lose a lot of these character growth moments because it doesn't hit as well because now you have to like have this person have their stuff. This person is next. That. Instead, with 2, you can just have them intermingle with each other, and it feels a lot more earned, a lot more focused on. At least that's what I think. So, because of that, and because it is a very different setting than even like part 6, which was in America, you kind of have a lot more to explore and wonder about, like, you know, this new universe that we are discovering, especially with the environments like the Devil's Palm and how apparently the corpse, the falling star, whatever all these things are connected to, the greater lore machinations of why this world works the way that it does, are actually playing a pivotal role in shaping this race, which is designated to follow a specific route, but it has influences throughout the entire country. That in of itself is pretty cool. It's pretty different. The stands, for the most part, I think are very creative. Some of them are kind of lackluster. I do kind of miss some more of the humanoid stands. I do. I'm not gonna lie. But a lot of them are very good. A lot of the enemies that we've been facing are very creative and very intimidating on how they use their abilities. So that's also a plus. So even though we're now, I guess, halfway through, part 7 is up there. I think, like, I don't know if I have officially given the grade A, this is the best part yet, but honestly, it's giving more arguments to agree than disagree right now, if that makes sense. I know I worded that terribly, but I feel like part 7 is by far Araki's weirdest part, but at the same time, it's probably the most hype part I've seen in a long time. Like, I don't think I've been this excited than since going through part 3 and 5. And that's saying something, because those are, to me, the best parts and my favorite parts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if we continue through the other half of part 7 from here on out, it has a good chance of going up there. Will it be the number 1 in my mind? That's going to be the real question, because I know most people that have gotten this far believe wholeheartedly part 7 is the best. And I'm not going to lie, I do have some things I want to discuss with part 7, and it's not going to be all, like, praise-worthy. It's going to be like, hey, so what's going on here? But another day, another stream, another discussion. Part 4 started with part 3 art style, which was very fun. Yeah, that was very funny. That was. I was mainly an anime person, but then I went back to go read it. Yeah, it was very interesting seeing part 3 art style, part 3 Josuke, who was like very buff. Like, it was like, okay, wait, who are you? Excuse me? Like, yo, he's like toe in toe with Jotaro here. Yeah, he's like fucking. He like ate like Popeye's like, you know, spinach and was buff as hell, and then like through the rest of the goddamn like series, whoop, skinny. Buff Josuke. Honestly, if he would have stayed like this is gonna be a hot take. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. If he would have stayed like that, I'm not gonna lie, with the personality, I might have liked him a little bit more. Because I know people love Josuke. I mean, I think Araki has stated that Josuke is his favorite JoJo's. He is the favorite Joestar. Which I'm like, okay. He's alright. I think Josuke's alright. I think he gets overblown. I think he's okay. But he's definitely not the worst. He's for sure not the worst main JoJo's. He's not. But I don't love him as much as a lot of people do, especially Araki, the main character, the fucking creator of the verse, has fucking super bias for Josuke. But yeah, I think he's all right. It was just funny for a time, yes. He looked like a goddamn bodybuilder. He looked like he was going to go with Jotaro on an adventure through Egypt to beat up Dio. Like, wait, whoa, who are you? Who are you? Jotaro's genes run strong with you. That's the part 2 Joseph genes for you, but nah, he got skinny real quick. I think you have a lot of tabs. Yeah, I know. I'm very much aware. Some of them are going to be closing. Some of them are going to go into my JoJo's folder. I have a JoJo's folder. It will be cleaned up. Don't worry about it. Okay, and then we have Alhinan. Is this reading part 7 and reacting? Yes, we have been reacting to part 7. So if you go to my channel, sponsoring myself for a quick second to illuminate, we do JoJo's reaction streams, and we also do other reaction streams and play games. But for this, we are reading through part 7 as we speak. We're going to go through it all the way. We're going to have a discussion a discussion stream once we finish part 7, kind of like a rounding out discussion and, further seeing where we have part 7 in the overall standings. And then after I'm finished part 7 read through, we're going to go into part 8. We're going to go through part 8, and then we're going to go into part 9. Because I have a dream. Not a dream to become a gangstar. Oh, no. I would like to say, before Araki officially ends, whether it be part 9, because we've had this discussion, whether it's part 9 is his last part, I would like to catch up to JoJo's and know that I was reading chapters as they were coming out. And I figured, you know what? Because I'm not doing good enough behind the scenes to motivate myself to read through it, I was like, hey, let's come back and make content for the channel, and we'll start off with JoJo's. So yes, long answer short, we are reading part 7, and we're going to continue that to part 9. It's been fun. It's been really good. It's been really, really good. There was a video. It dived deep into the spin, Hamon, and stands. It stated that they are connected somehow. Glad you brought that up. I think if you go to either last stream or the one before that, so go check out the channel. If you go there, there was a chapter that we covered. It was like chapter 42.5. Let me bring up Manga Dex. Yeah, it was chapter 42.5 on Manga Dex. And it blatantly does implicate right here. Yes, panel. It actually is now reorienting so many of these other abilities, whether it be Ripple from Phantom Blood, whether it be the Steel Balls from Steel Ball Run, even the fucking stone mask, apparently, that turns people into vampires, like all roads leading to Rome, these abilities can be said to be a step towards achieving the ultimate goal of a stand. So if you learn Ripple, if you learn the spin, if you are a vampire from the stone mask, and I imagine if you had the Jewel of Aya with the steel mask, so cars, all of those things have a better chance for you to get a stand. Like in the original timeline, you wouldn't necessarily have to get the arrow in your heart, but you could. Maybe you get something extra if you do that. But if you follow these other steps, you have a greater chance of achieving a stand, which I think is very interesting. I don't think it's like breaking anything necessarily, but I think that is fascinating that Araki is officially saying, stands are the ultimate end-all goal for every other subset ability. Which is, I guess, is fine. Which is fine. I just find that fascinating. So, like, there are so many theories on Jonathan, and we've talked a little bit on the channel about Jonathan. If Jonathan would have lived, it is most likely he would have gotten a stand. And it leads us to the questioning of, well, when Dio took over his body, we saw those thorns. Are those thorns Jonathan's stand? How did he get a stand? Well, if we go off of this for part 7, it is verbatim saying that through Ripple, you could achieve a stand. It's not guaranteed, but you could. So Caesar Zeppeli in part 2, if he lived, so with his bubble ability from Hamon could eventually get him a stand. And this now explains maybe even Joseph with the Jewel of Aya, with the Ripple. That's how he achieved the stand. Because I don't think it's ever stated that Joseph interacted with the arrow. I'm pretty sure he didn't. That's more Jotaro stuff later on. But yes, you are correct. It is verbatim said now that all these other abilities can get you a stand, which I think is cool and fascinating. That he's basically saying, yep, everything can be led to a stand now. Not bad. It's a lot easier to now explain these certain other abilities and how they're intermingling with each other. Let's see. Rui again. Oh, trying to read part 7 in black and white. You can see Araki uses newspaper as screen stone. It's fun. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, I like reading in color because I think it just is a lot more vibrant. You get a much better sense of what's going on in a scene. But that's a little detail that you do miss, I guess, if you don't read in black and white. That's actually pretty cool. Okay. Araki is not a talented artist. Araki is not a talented artist. Part 1 had the exact art style of Fist of the North Star and his anatomy. Yeah, that's true. Like, I remember seeing a art piece of Araki. He pretty much makes, he pretty much just makes, I think, Guts and Fist of the North Star because they came out together. JoJo's Fist of the North Star and Berserk all came out relatively at the same time. So it does make sense that like his things do lead into each other. They do make sense. So that is very fair to say like, oh, his art style was basically mimicking someone else's. And then he grew into his own art style. But you also got to remember, Araki was doing stuff before JoJo's, which I do kind of want to get to. So maybe after part 7, or maybe catching up all the way to part 9. When we do that eventually, I want to go and actually read his other stuff on stream. That'll be kind of fun. But yeah, that's very fair. Araki's art style and talented of part 1 had the exact same art style as Fist of the North Star, and his anatomy is terrible in part 3. Back, Dio shot, he just makes up muscles, but got also back. That's fine, but I also like the exaggerated muscles. I like the exaggerated style. That, too, I think was unique. I think that's fine. Now it's like everyone is so... I gotta be careful with my words. I feel like now everyone's too bland real. They're too blandly real. Like everyone is too like skinny real. And I am like, I don't like that. I don't like that. Blah, blah, blah. And then finally, you have the last comment again. Rhea. His art is really good at 3, but I can see he ignored anatomy and continues to, but that makes his art stand out. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I would say. I like it. But I know from an artistic point of view, from an anatomy point of view, the critics are like, yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. What are you doing here? But I like it. I think it was more dynamic. It was more glossy, and I like that. That I think was a lot more of a bonus for me. But all right, before we go, even though we've reached our sub goal, which You guys did this. You guys reached the sub goal. We have finally reached 100 subscribers on our channel. Now, we're going to start our watch along. And if you weren't here earlier, I will show you one more time. The first watch along series is going to be the K-pop Demon Hunter thingy, whatever. This series, movie, whatever. We're going to try and get that done this week. I will have a post up ahead of time so you guys are aware of when and what day we're going to do it. We will have a live stream. I'll obviously, due to copyright infringement, cannot just show you like blatantly, like a screen like this. It will probably be covered up. I will have a time thing so that way if you're going to watch it as a VOD watcher, what up VOD gang, you can then have your own access to it later on and follow the time code, all that stuff. You know how this works. You know how this works. But we're going to watch it on stream. I'm not going to pause. It will just be one whole go. But I'm excited. It's going to be fun. And then after this, we're going to work in watch-along stuff. So let me, I guess, unofficially say, after we get through K-pop Demon Hunter, I think after that, I don't know when we're going to do it, but I think like an actual series that I want to get into, I think I'm going to watch Don and Don. I think I'm going to watch Don and Don and see how that goes. Because I was wondering, do I have enough time to read this? I'm already reading a couple series as is, and I have other ones coming along the way. But I've been hearing like the anime is actually pretty good. It's a pretty good adaptation. So that'd be kind of nice to like venture a little bit further into the anime territory. Because why not? It's different. It gives us a little bit more variety for our channel. So after we do K-pop, we'll do the Danadon series. When? Yet to be decided. But just so all you are aware, we have more stuff after the K-pop stuff coming along the way. So look forward to that. But yeah, thank you again. Just you guys make this possible. Every single one of you that show up for the stream or just watch it later on. My heart is just full of love for everything that you do for me. And I want you to know it is not gone unheard. It is very appreciative. If I could express just how much I am grateful, I would. If I could move mountains to show you that I am super, super, super flattered at all of your love and support, I would. I absolutely would. But unfortunately, I'm not Hercules. I cannot do that. So, in the meantime, though, I will do more streams, more variety, so like the watch-along stuff, more gaming stuff, just to show you what supporting me means and how you guys are just, again, just really going out of your way to take time for someone like me to do a channel. So again, just thank you. Thank you. I wish I could word it better, but I just can't. So, thanks. Yeah. All right. Enough of me just rambling. I just can't get my words together, man. I just can't, man. But all right, we're gonna end off the stream here today. Okay, hold on. Let me see. We have 2 more comments. So let's see. Rui, I always saw stands as a mirror of your soul, not as a weapon, and I don't like when you could upgrade stands. With the arrow, it started to feel more like a Super Saiyan. No, I'm fine with it because with the arrow, you have to remember, first of all, to get the arrow and actually use it on yourself, it isn't a guarantee that you're going to get a stand, number one. And then, when you do use it on yourself to upgrade further, like with Kira, he kind of had to, like, force himself to, like, live through the arrow. And then later on, to get the Requiem stuff, which Kira's thing kind of is a Requiem, but I don't want to go into that. To get the Requiem, you do have to, like, actually get it and then stab it into your stand. But even when you do that, your stand has like a 50-50 on if it's going to obey you or not. And it may not. And then all of a sudden you now have this ultra powerful stand that's just walking around and it could kill you and everyone around you at any moment. So I don't think it's the exact same way of a Super Saiyan Dragon Ball power-up because there are a lot of prerequisites you have to do. And even then, there are consequences for the power-up. But I see what you mean. I get that. Ben 10 has has had a comeback. People are reacting to the series as a whole. You should. I do like Ben 10. I do like Ben 10. I'll have to find a site if that's going to be the case. But we could do that. I'll be okay going through Ben 10. We can do that. But it'll probably be mainly a lot of anime-oriented stuff. But that could be on the bucket list. We'll put it there. We'll put it there. So thank you for the suggestion. Well, all right. We got to end the stream. We'll be back later on today with Buggy Go and at least one chapter from the new series that we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. The stream should already be opened on the actual channel, so you should know when we go live. But if you don't, guess what you can do? Hit that bell notification. Comment down below, even if it's not a good comment. And like or dislike the stream. It's your choice. You're open to it. But finally, even if you dislike the stuff, maybe just wait and see if I can grow on you. And you can do that by subscribing to the channel. Thank you for everyone that does do that. It goes the long way. Trust me. It will go the long way. We will build a community that is a fun, interesting place to be with a lot of variety to it. And I got more plans in the future. I got more plans. It's one step at a time. And you know what? That's all right. We're not in a rush. We're not in a rush. So thank you. Thank you to everyone that was here. VOD gang, I see you. Even if you're not here right now, I see you. Thank you for commenting. For everyone that's catching up to the streams, your comments also have not gone unseen. Thank you very much. So until later, with more Buggy Go, or if you're here for the new series, cool for you. And then we have Each of the Witch this Sunday. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, a good night, a good afternoon, wherever you may be. Stay safe. I'll see you on the next stream. Later, alligators.